Rex Toycat, and welcome back to another live stream on the internet. Today is a wonderful Friday. For some people that means the end of the week. For some people like me, it means one of the 7 days that exist in the week, and I've always enjoyed that kind of aspect of things. Is I feel like Friday gets to mean what you want Friday to mean, and if it means hanging out while we get all off the brand new items, then that's real great. Except, you know, actually, fun fact, I've gotten all of the brand new items from 1.21 with two notable exceptions. My mace is missing one crucial enchantment, or crucial, really, if you want a weird niche one. It's missing Windburst, but Windburst is obscenely rare right now, and also got questionable usability, and also the more important thing than both of those things, I would say, is the fact that, well, Windburst actually isn't an item, right? It's as an enchanted book, you could argue it is, but of the new items, of things that are new in 1.21, I have just one thing left to get, one last music disc to collect, and that is Precipice. Precipice is fairly rare if you want to get it from a vault, but I want to do precisely that, and so it's what I'm going to do. I've got myself some keys. I've got 18 ominous trial keys that I'm saving until the rarity thing is fixed with vaults. Hopefully they bring Bedrock parity of Java rather than the other way around on that one. But then we've got 48 regular trial keys, and I'm going to be opening up vaults until I get Precipice. That's the plan. Let's see if it goes well. And if it doesn't, then, you know, wish me luck anyway. You know, it'd be fun if we got it on the first vault. While we're here, by the way, I'm going to do you all a favor. You have been hearing a rumor on the internet about how you can guarantee you get a single piece of loot from a vault. I'm going to show you why this rumor is spreading right now. I'm going to show you what the deal is, and you're going to be a little shocked, I think. Because it is, I think it's one of the most interesting examples of information spread that exists, and it's one of the most interestingly true things you might say if you've tried it yourself. And so, yeah, so what's going on with that? Let's go to a trial chamber and find out. So I'm going to start with some trial chambers from this side of my world, I guess. I'm going to go to some trial chambers that I've already accessed, and I've used all of the ominous vaults for, because I never did the regular trial key vaults. I just didn't collect keys, and maybe that was on me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing those things. Also, I got I got 2 Windburst 1 books, 4 heavy cores, 3 of each creative music disc, at least 6 of each armor trim, and 1 of the rare music discs from trial chambers. You only got 1 copy of Creator? That is interesting that I got Creator and you got Windburst twice. Like, that's RNG, but it's still kind of crazy, right? I'm profoundly sorry for spreading that rumor, says Hacker1MC. Oh no, yeah, I want to talk about this as I don't generally criticize people for getting something wrong, right? I think that if we criticize people for getting things wrong, then we don't make the world better. We just make people either entrench themselves more in being wrong, or we make people hide the fact that they were wrong about something. And so, something I figured would be important to do is I figured we could actually talk about what is causing this very, very large kind of information gap. There is you have a lot more keys than you can use, says Cat Beanie. Yeah, the truth is we're gonna get enough keys to go to vaults for forever longwards, hopefully. But yeah, I'm hoping to get through all of these 48 keys today. It's gonna be wild. Opening 48 vaults, chat, is what we're gonna be doing today. 48 vaults, wow, that's actually kind of crazy. Plus, we're gonna get some from the trial chambers we go to. So here's how I'm gonna work out exactly where we're heading. Because I did make little, you know, pillars up, etc. But something that will help me out a lot is just over here. I have some maps, and these maps tell me exactly where trial chambers are. I used my cartographer boy, who is still alive, and I got him to give me some maps. One of those maps went nowhere, which is funny, but the other 5 went somewhere, and we're going to go to the closest one first, which is probably this one. And then next to that, I think there's 480, 4900. So, chat, if you can remember, minus 480, 4900, then we should be good to go, because I'm going to go to minus 420, 4400, which is over here and over here. So, yeah, getting around the world. Hello, Toycat, says Rebecca White. Good to see you, Rebecca White. How's it going? You having a good Friday evening? I mean, it's not evening everywhere, is it? But there, thank you for the coordinates in chat. Appreciate those a lot. So now we just need to end up slightly closer to this way. And I think it might be under the water. Yeah, I bet it's an under the water one. Based on that random patch of glass I'm seeing. See, future me is actually understanding what past me did, which is a very rare situation. But here we are in the trial chambers. Let's open all of the vaults. I've opened all the ominous ones, but let's do the regular ones too. And we're going to need a lot of torches just to make sure we can see stuff. And also I'm going to have to accept that when I go past some spawners, they're going to open. So we might as well kill them to maybe get some extra skeleton stuff, right? It maybe makes some sense. I mean, some extra keys. Because, yeah, just like that. Hey, bread. Love bread. It's my favorite carbohydrate. You know, is that true, actually? You know, that's an interesting... Chat, what's your favorite carbohydrate? You're a bread person or a rice person? I'm a real big... I love sandwiches so much, and every time I'm eating one, I'm like, yeah, nothing can ever match bread. Bread is godly, you know, that's my medieval peasant DNA speaking. But then you have a real good bowl of noodles, or, you know, some like curry dish or something, and you're like, yeah, actually, maybe I'm wrong about this. So I'm gonna go use the vaults. There's one over here, and there's one over there. I do have to deal with this first, so we'll open that up. Oh, okay, we won't get our freebies from that just yet. What do we get? Do we get precipice in our first go? Chat, I'm willing to believe that that's what's going to happen. I'm willing to just, like, shut my eyes and ears and say, yeah, definitely what's going to happen right here is I'm going to get the best enchantment right away. So I'm going to get the best loot drop right away. What's also going to happen is I'm going to use my new density mace, and I'm going to take advantage of this breeze, just like so. I'm going to one-hit KO him. Oh, that did not work. That did not work at all. Okay, knock me into the sky, buddy. Give me a shot. Come on, give it to me. Right up into the sky. Right up. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I really just want to get one good mace hit. There we go. Oh, I messed it up. Go for it again. Yeah, no. Okay, one more time. We got this. No, there we go. I got this time. So yeah, I do not rely waiting for a breeze to attack you to density him, but there we go. It did not work at all. That was terrible. You know, I give up. I'm not going to kill him. He's earned that with his bad behavior. And instead we'll just, I don't know, mine up here a little bit. Go a little closer to that bolt that we just activated and see what's in there. So in the meantime, lots and lots of fellas to kill. You know, I wish I could mace you. It's very sad that I can't. And we're gonna get up here and do our best from there. So, okay. Just gonna use some... Oh my god. I've got to say, breezes are one of the best mobs for chaos, right? They don't really work that well as a threat by themselves. But when you get them combined with other mobs and you're trying to deal with those other mobs, breezes will throw you off your course so bad in a way that it makes them kind of genius. But yeah, my goal is just to get up to where the vault is. And I could probably do that with a well-timed... You know, I'm worried about my health, actually, at this point. So let's just place block there and over here and make sure we kill you. Yeah, I think we should... If we're going to go into a room with a bunch of trials, we've got to take down the monsters for the trial first. It's a shame because I already have done that, but I have to do it again because it's been over half an hour. Because otherwise, there's just... The arrows have too much knockback to not do that. So what do we get this time, chat? Oh, actually, wait, chat. That is it, right? No, that's an ominous bottle. Okay, I'm crazy. You can ignore anything I have to say. I saw a little bit of blue. I thought maybe that was it, but it was in fact not it. And so now we're going to throw our newfound garbage loot into this chest. It's just, there's going to be such an inventory organizational problem if we don't do this. So in there we go. In there that goes. And in there my new Guster pattern goes. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure that I have Guster. I'm 100% sure I have like 1 trillion copies of Flow, but I don't know about Guster, so that might be... no, I'm pretty sure I had it, actually. But, yeah, with that said, we now have Bad Omen 2, and that's nice. But let's go get Bad Omen on a higher level, maybe. No, don't do this to me. So this time, we get another trial key, back up to 48. And this time, when we use it in a vault, we get a golden apple. Get some arrows, get some honey. Basically nothing. It's kind of sad, like ominous vaults. I dig the idea that you can only use an ominous vault once. I think there's a really... That makes them really special, right, chat? But the regular vault just feels sad when you get loot like that. Like, what was the point of me only having that once? Like, it feels like if it's gonna be a one-time use, it's got to have loot that is remarkable. And honey bottles, it's like, what was even the... What did I do here? What did I accomplish? So yeah, now I'm going to use this second vault key on the nearest thing that I can, I guess. So I'm guessing there's going to be a home room over here, like an entrance room. And I'm wrong about that, so we'll just instead use this vault. Come on, vault. Honey bottles. Wind charges. See, just... Isn't that sad, chat? I've now got a vault in my world forever. I mean, maybe forever. But I've got a vault forever that is going to never... It didn't give me anything the first time, and it's never going to give me anything again. There's something a little bit sad about it. Emeralds. Hey, Bad Omen. Bad Omen twice! Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I've been looking for some Bad Omen bottles. And to be able to find some is a nice little surprise, I would say. There's no incentive to go back once the vaults have been unlocked. Yeah, you're incentivized to go to different ones, right? Which is, it's interesting as a Minecraft mechanic. I guess it's kind of like, it's weird. I do think, okay, so if they just had chests, right? If Minecraft just had a chest that you unlocked with a key, no one would be saying, oh, it's a bummer you can only unlock it once. It's an expectation thing that they gave us the vault and then also gave us, you know, these keys to access them that were so rare and then said, yep, but only one time. One time per player, at least. And it makes you say, well, if other players can get loot from that, why can't I? How does the thing magically remember who I am? It sounds like some real nonsense happening there. And that is the only way that it can sound, right? Is that it sounds kind of crazy. Speaking of kind of crazy, let's go use the last of the vaults around here. You know there's another one hanging out here. What's it going to give me, though? Oh, banner pattern. Wind charge. And no precipice yet. That's fine. So that's 4 vaults open. Oh, and there's another one over here. So this will be my 6th vault, chat? I think my 6th vault. You know, we should have a little counter for this, really, shouldn't we? I think everyone loves a good counter. And so let's do it. How many vaults have we opened? Definitely not that many. So let's go for... Oh no, okay. I'm just trying to write some text. Vaults opened. So yeah, I am now going to load that there. Am I gonna die over here? Oh no, I'm not, I'm fine. Yeah, there we go. And now we can use this second vault. Or rather, this 7th vault. Okay, so if you see a thing, let me know, chat. I want to believe, but I think I might be believing all wrong. Also, add a vault counter. Thank you. In fact, I did a Karsh Warrior. I'm a step ahead of you, or maybe you're a step behind me. Honestly, I think it's cool that it's locked to 1 player. Everyone can visit each other's world to get loot from the vaults. See, but even then, that feels weird, doesn't it? I think the biggest benefit is multiplayer servers where you don't know the people in your world. Like, I think if you don't know the other people in your world and you're just kind of randomly stumbling around it, it might be cool. Like, if you play on a multiplayer server, it really sucks just knowing, oh yeah, years ago, someone went and looted every single End City chest. But, you know, like, it has its benefits, but it does have it has an emotional cost because of the way that they show it off. You're leaving the banner pattern? Yeah, I'll go pick up that banner pattern. You don't actually ever need more than one, right? Am I wrong about that? I feel like you don't... You would never want more than one banner pattern, right? Unless you need it for different parts of the world. I think, by the way, given the, and Sony, given the deficiency of studies in autism in women, these sort of studies are very valuable. Now we know all autistic women love Toy Cat. You know, that's a bold claim right there. That's a fun claim. I'll stick with it. You know, chat, anyone here who is not an autistic woman who loves Toy Cat. If we have any examples to the contrary, we can disprove that one. But if we don't, then clearly it must be factually true. That's how information spreads, right? Oh, so let's so now that we've got our vault counter set up and everything else, I think it might be 1 too high. I think that was our 6th vault, right? So just give me a second. There we go. So now that we've got everything set up. Oh, is this... Oh, it's this room. Okay, I'm just going to ignore that. I'm going to ignore this too. Just going to pretend I didn't see any of that. So here is a rumor that has been spreading, chat. If you look at the vault, like you can see right here, you might think that the item in the vault right now is the item I'll get if I use a key. However, if you look at it, let's examine this for more than 5 seconds, because a lot of people will say this is true. They'll say it's a bug, or they'll say it's a secret feature, or they'll say they're super genius. But let's pick an item I really particularly want. I don't want wind charges. I want a crossbow, let's say, right? So the next time we see a crossbow come up, I'm going to put my vault key in. The next time I see it, I don't really want an enchanted crossbow, to be honest with you. I'd rather have precipice. I don't think that shows up here, though. I wanted a bad omen bottle there, but you see what happened there? I used the vault key, and instead of giving me the bad omen bottle, it gave me a trident. Why is that? You might say, if you're a proponent of this theory, that, oh, it's because you did it too slowly. It already switched item. But what actually is happening, chat, is the game is looking at, you know, when you use a trial key, it will show the item that you're actually going to get the moment you've done that. So, if I want this ominous bottle, you can see it waits for a whole second here, right? But the next time I see an ominous bottle, I'm going to trigger it, and if I'm not going to get an ominous bottle, it's not going to show up. It's going to immediately disappear, and the item I am going to get is going to show up. And I might think to myself, oh, I just didn't do it fast enough. But seriously, I'm going to do it the very second an ominous bottle shows up. There we go. But iron instead. Oh, iron. And so a lot of people are seeing that second half of the animation. They're seeing the part where the item shifts from being, you know, an ominous bottle to iron, and they're thinking they got the timing wrong, but that the method is foolproof. And then sometimes you're going to be lucky, and the item that you get from the vault is going to line up with the item that you want. The item that you get from the vault will be the one that you go for, and when that happens, you're going to be 100% sure that it's good. I asked someone, there was someone I follow on Twitter who was like 100% sure about this, and I asked them, like, so if this works, can you use it to get the item I asked about specifically was, could you use it to get the heavy core, the item everyone wants? Could you get it like 5 times in a row? And they're like, oh, but that item comes up less often, so you can't do that as often. But if you want a common item, it will work every time. And that's the catch. Anything that relies on, you know, let's say I have a foolproof strategy, right? I know how to get heads every single time. And then I tell you that I can get heads every single time, but I get it about half the time. If you don't know the actual probability of getting heads, you know, you might be like, whoa, you're getting it, like, more often than not. Like, basically every other time you're guessing the way that coin's going to flip. But it is still a coin flip. Whether you know there's a coin flip or not, there is a coin that is flipping. And so that's an important lesson. Or maybe it's not. You be the one to decide if you think it's important. But there's one more vault in here I'm just going to get my hands on real quick. That's a trim that immediately shows up because I didn't see what was there before. But the next time we've got a nice quiet vault in a corner, like the one in the, ideally the one in the entrance room, we'll take full advantage of it. So here we go. We just got to kill this skeleton over here. And then eat. And then we'll fly up to where the next vault is, which I think... Okay. Oh, this is a... There's not going to be one in this because it's a... Oh, that went so horribly wrong. It's not going to have a... It's not going to have an entrance room because this is a destroyed vault, chat. It's too close to my existing chunks, so it got destroyed by something. Okay, let's fly. Okie dokie. Ouch. Bad stuff. So over here, there's nothing, right? I think we dug around and we found that there's like the tiniest bit of an area. But we'll try and find a vault in here because I bet we can do that. And we'll kill the breezes because they hang out in the ceiling, which is very fun. Although, is he dying from? He's suffocating to death, right, chat? That's fun. So we're gonna find. Oh no, our vault went missing. Our vault is perfectly cut off by the height limit of the world, chat. Oh, very sad. So we're going to wait for this one to suffocate too. Speaking of suffocating, here to remind you, dropping it real quick to remind you goobers to like the stream. Thank you, DapperWaffle07. That is in fact very important. Did you know that liking streams is good for the health of the streaming? Well, yeah, it's liking streams is good for the health of something or other, probably. No, if you do like a stream, it is a vague show of support. And who wouldn't want to do one of those? Oh, down here there's a vault though. Yeah, there is. Okay. So this one is open. So let me show you here, right? I'm going to sit right next to this vault. And I'm going to pick the bad omen bottle. And eventually I'll get it right. even though... Oh, wait, no, do you see that? The music disc was there. The one I wanted so bad, chat, it was right there. But then the moment that I actually opened it, I didn't get it. Because it switched from the loot it was showing me to the loot I was actually going to get. Hopefully that answers something big for a lot of you. Because it sounds really convincing. Like, I agree with the logic that if you get an item from it, it's a convincing idea. But I think the way that you should trust something when you see it is you shouldn't try to test if something is right, because confirmation bias and all that. You should be testing to see if something is wrong. If you test to see if something is wrong and you can't prove it wrong no matter how hard you try, that's much more likely to actually be correct than something that you just can't prove wrong. Because, you know, like, it's impossible to prove, you know, if I said that there was a... It's really hard to prove a negative. It's hard to prove things are incorrect, but it's much harder to prove something is right. It's a weird way that human beings' brains work, I guess. You know, let's just dig through the entire structure. Get back to where we wanted to be before. So, I know, you can't prove that yesterday I didn't eat a burrito. I can assure you that I did not eat a burrito, but there is no proof of that. But if I wanted to make sure that I did eat a burrito yesterday, I would try and find proof that I felt like it's a, yeah, that's actually a funny example. Like, how are you gonna find proof that you didn't? But finding proof that I did is gonna be quite hard. Like, you gotta try and be someone who is actively trying to prove I didn't. And if you could only find proof that I did, then I probably did eat a burrito. Oh darn, I thought we had a cheeky little hack, but would have been nice. Yeah, it sounds really nice. I do agree with that. It would have been a cool thing if it were real, but that is why it's worth testing to see if things are real. But yeah, it's and I also understand like why it's so convincing. Like, I think a lot of people will start to jump and call people idiots and be like, well, you're just dumb if you don't understand. And it's like, no, you're trusting your intuition, which is saying, like, look, this thing happened. This is crazy. But your intuition is often incorrect. Like, sometimes, by the way, thank you, Dapper Waffle! Excuse me, sir, it's pronounced Dapper Waffle 07. Oh, sorry, 07. I said it wrong as I read your pronunciation, and I read your pronunciation incorrectly somehow. Thank you, Dapper Waffle 07. It's a funny quirk of English that we sometimes abbreviate zeros into O's. We're like, yeah, it's basically the same. One's a number, one's a letter, but we don't discriminate over here. And that's kind of beautiful in its own way. But, yeah, we're now gonna jump out of here and go to our next trial chamber, which was at 40... Chat, what are the coordinates? It was like 4,900 on the Z, I think. You know, before we go to it, though, there was one I remember is just over here. And it's so good. By the way, I don't think we saw a single autistic woman who didn't love IBX Toy Cat. Therefore, proof is in the pudding, I think, there. So, yeah, before we go to 480, 4900, thank you, by the way, Hack1MC, and Orange Muffin. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good one, by the way. You know, maybe, you know, I want to say, more than anything else, that this village has some very bland banners that we should fix. But also, I want to go down under here, and there's a hole, and it's so well hidden. Like, I'm going to forget where this hole is one day. That feels like something that I should fix. Let's do a favor for future me. Let's grab a bunch of grass from around it, and let's make it very clear exactly where the hole is. Future Toy Cat historians, which is mostly me, will come to this spot and be like, oh, that must be where the trial chambers is. I see where the big hole in the ground comes from. And so now we'll put the glass pane in there. We'll take the 2 emeralds out, because why not, I guess. Put that in there, because it's going to clutter up my inventory otherwise. And then down into the trial chambers we go. I just placed torches around the holes. Yeah, that's not a bad idea either, Unplugged. Let's do that, actually. There we go. That's 6 torches. And we'll make like an arrow this way too. Hopefully this makes it very clear which way I've got to go. Not that it comes up very often. Oh, what was that? Did you see that, chat? I just jumped on midair. I was fooling, and it whatever. Weird. Also, what's your brush enchanted with? My brush is enchanted with density, wind burst, and a little bit of silk touch. No, it's unbreaking and mending, and then unbreaking, mending, and efficiency on my shears, and just unbreaking and mending my flint and steel. Good evening, everyone, says Dasher. Good to see you, Dasher. How is it going today? Hope you're having a very good one. I feel like this is the end of 1.21 so I'm glad you could make it. It's been 9 streams in a row, and it's been really good. I do feel like the biggest problem is, like, after enough days of streaming, I'm like, oh yeah, the time I would put into videos, I have to stream, and like I feel like most marathons at the start, you're like, yeah, I could just do this forever. Then very quickly you realize where the limitations are. So chat, I have used this vault already. Ah, that means I probably used the other vault up here. I'm gonna make that guess. Let's fly over to it. It's a real hard fly to make. You know, let's just make it easier for ourselves. Break one of those blocks. Now I can make the flight. And now let's try here. Nope, this one's been used too. So it's important to properly torch ourselves. Make sure that future me will know exactly where not to use vaults. I think this might have been the first one I went into, so I might have been opening a lot more vaults than normal. Which could represent a real problem, huh? I already have a copy of all the music discs, says Araceli Nietz. Oh, congratulations! Nice job. Okay, there's 2 vaults down here. There's no way I use these. There's absolutely no way. So I'm gonna kill that skeleton. And we're gonna, yeah, there we go. So one more time, chat. I'm specifically going to look for the disc precipice. The moment it shows up, in fact, I'll show you that every item shows up the same time as every other. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds. Oh no, I tried to use it. Okay, whatever. Oh, I got an ominous bottle twice. Chat, I did the thing and it came out. This proves everything wrong. Do you see how 1 time out of the 10 times I got the thing that I wanted? Now I'm starting, you know, now I'm starting to say, oh, it was silly of me not to believe. Why did I not trust it? It's clearly just worked for me. I just did something wrong the other times. It's, there's a funny episode of Friends, that references this. It's, I think Phoebe's in a room somewhere, like going like this, and it's turning the TV off and on. But what it actually is someone in the other room, like, coincidentally at the same time doing something. Like, it's very easy to attribute random actions to something known. It's like a human thing that we do. It is terrible to live in a world of unknown terrors, but it's fine to live in a world of known terrors or controllable terrors. That's why conspiracy theories exist. It's like, what if this bad thing wasn't random and awful, but instead was a plan? Because at least a plan sucks, but at least a plan, you know, at least that implies someone's in control. I want precipice, chat. I want precipice, chat. I want... Oh! Wait, actually, do I want an enchanted book? What's it even going to be from this? Okay, I'm waiting for precipice. You see it yet? Okay, golden apple, wind charge. Oh, golden apple. But you can see every item has the same time as every other item. Sadly. Which means if you really want a bad omen, like I do, you gotta wait for a while for it to show up anyway. And so you're wasting time, but also you're not getting any more effective. There we go. But it immediately switches to emeralds, which is the item I am guessing. And so, did I want emeralds? No. Will I convince myself I wanted emeralds? Maybe. Okay, so let's get out here. There's one more. I should pick, like, my go-to item for this. And also, yeah, we've got a lot of bad omen bottles we're going to pick up via this way. Which I'm actually excited about. I have been looking for an excuse for more of those. And so this works as that excuse. I'm just going to quickly use it. I don't have time to question anything here, chat. Okay. Oh, I went 1 too high on the button while we were doing this. Okie dokie. Everything's fine. It's very chill. No issues over here. Yeah, I think I would prefer not to miss any wind charges. These are pretty valuable. Oh, it's 1 wind charge. I prefer not to miss wind charges, but I think I can miss, like, cooked chicken and bread and honey bottles and stuff. So I'm just gonna do that next time. Okay, there's another vault just over here that I must have used, right? Yeah, that's been torched up. And so then there's a room here which has a couple of vaults that I can't imagine I used. Where are they, actually? It's up there, maybe? In the corner here? No, that's a spawner, not a vault. You know, let's see. Is that's a spawner, not a vault? That's a spawner, not a vault. There's the vault. Perfect. Let's hop in. And that's our actual 14th, because I hit the button too many times. So banner pattern, wind charge, iron. Okay, nice. So we don't need the iron. But banner pattern seems pretty good too. Perfect. Let's just jump out of here. We don't really want the keys that bad. You know what? Let's get the keys. They are sitting right in front of us. And there are some real easy pans to be getting. So we'll just jump down here. Kill all the skeletons that hop down. And then get these two guys to hurt each other. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it, chat. There we go. I love when skeletons fight each other. Means you can deal with the actual important stuff. Speaking of important stuff, kill some husks. Easy peasy. Oh no, not easy peasy. Not with you around. Maybe get an extra key. Yeah, we're gonna get so many more keys than we have the ability to use at this rate. We should make like a house of keys or something. That's my terrible idea. Oh no, can't do it. Okay, I'm gonna try and. Are these guys even trying to hurt each other? It really doesn't look that way to me. So we're gonna jump up here, and it just. Oh, there's another vault here. Thank you, skeletons, for pointing it out to me. So here is vault number 15. You have the disc. Check your inventory. Oh wait, what? Really? When? Wait. Oh wow! In 14 volts, chat. Woo! Exciting! You excited, chat? What do I even do with this newfound knowledge? What do I do with my 38 keys now? Like, is there anything that I can get from the vault? I guess more Bad Omen bottles. Yeah, I guess we're just farming Bad Omen at this point. I don't hate the idea of farming Bad Omen. I just don't know that I need to. Luckily, Toy Cat. You got it from the multi-flawed skeleton trial. Oh, thank you, Dasher. I didn't realize. Wow. That is wild. To just pick it up so early and not even realize. So we'll put this in there, I guess. And then I will put my disc away. So here is another copy of the Bolt Armor Trim. I need 4 of those, so it's worth going till we get that at least. I've got a lot of Bad Omen bottles too. I'm missing Bad Omen 4, so I need to go and get that. But yeah, Aaron Shiroff, Precipice. We gotta listen to this, right? We can't just get it done. Also, Heavy Core Next, says Caitlin. I've actually got a couple, like, if you look at my Heavy Core collection, I've got enough Heavy Cores for a lifetime now. And I'm waiting until they fix Windburst to go to more vaults, I think. I love the vaults. I think it's fun, but I'm a believer in doing things in like an efficient, not an efficient way. I'm a believer in not doing something if they're gonna patch it out. Like I regret so bad like making an Enderman farm and spending hours on it, and then learning like, oh yeah, they patched out Enderman farms. It's like, why did I do this myself? It happened with the Creeper farm too. Like eventually, there's a lot of things that seem silly, and one of those is going for an enchantment that's 5 times rarer than it will be in the future. So I'm just, you know, not going for it. I also should, I've got to make sure I place torches on these correctly. So we'll button that in. I don't know why I'm just leaving it hanging around. Place a torch there. Then jump around and get this done too. What do you mean they patched Enderman farms? Oh, they patched the very particular type of Enderman farm that I have. It relies on fire and it's a fun thing. It's a, it's a fun thing, let me tell you. It's something to brag about, though, says Zero Grave. Yeah, if you have it right now, if you want to get it right now, there are some bragging rights to be obtained. Personally, I'm not, like, after those. I feel like no one would care if I said, oh, yeah, I got this enchantment back when it was way rarer. I feel like just no one's going to listen or care in a meaningful way to me. But, yeah, if you want to, okie dokie. Just lots and lots and lots of people in here. So let's get out of here. I don't actually remember the way out of this trial chamber. I feel like we came in not via the hallway, though. Or maybe we did come in via the hallway, and I just totally forgot. So kill you, and oh, we're gonna get another key? No, we get a bottle of blue. Everyone's favorite. I got 2 Windburst books before I got my mace, says Anime Dude. Hey, congratulations. Yeah, I do think that having Windburst now is such a flex. If you've got it, you know, flex it. You know, I'm big believer in. I love when stuff like that. I love when Minecraft has a rare thing, and they made it extra rare by accident, so it's even cooler. You could argue. Also, bottle of blue lol, says Satirius. It's what it is. It's what I've got. Speaking of what I've got, this room is gonna have. I guess we'll kill the things because it is easier. And we're going to see if it has a vault just hanging around anywhere. Okay, you are pain. You are death. You are become my death if I'm not careful. So we're just going to shut this door. Let them come down. And it looks like they're not going to, which is good. I'm just going to heal up a little bit here. And now we'll come back up. Now that we've dealt with our biggest problems, you can come back over here. And you can die. No issue to me. Okay, cooked chicken, and I'm not bothered about it. I'm here for the vault. Do you know where it is, chat? Oh, do you think it's in the destroyed part of the room? It looks like it would be, right? Like this little section here. Yeah, I bet there's a destroyed part of the room. Or, yeah, I think there's no vault in this room. It was good that we went there though. I got so much loot, says Dasher. How did you find the trial chambers the first time you did them? I know there always is a stark difference between, like, seeing something on YouTube and actually doing something a lot of the times. So I was curious how that actually was. So, Kat, what do you think about Windburst being an enchantment that some people may want to be a lower level? Yeah, Fantasia, you raise a really interesting point. I do agree. If you don't have Feather Falling, you are insane to want Windburst free. It is the first enchantment that you would want at a lower level. And that's really interesting to me. Like, I think we've never really had an enchantment like that. Like, I think Knockback is the closest example I would say. Is like, probably... I use Knockback 0, right? I could put Knockback on my sword. I put none on there. But I think Knockback 1 is a reasonable compromise for a lot of people. Whereas, you know, like, no one ever wants Unbreaking 2. No one ever wants Efficiency 2, or 3, or 4. There are just objectively better and worse enchantments, except with Windburst. So yeah, I think that's really interesting as a concept. So the next one is found over here somewhere. Yeah, I pulled almost 5 shulker boxes of loot out my first trial chamber. Windburst 2 is it for me, says that one guy. Yeah, I think that Windburst 1, 2, 3. I did it as the save as much world size way as you can, unfortunately. Chunk base and never roof portals. How big is your Minecraft world, Dasher, that you need to do that? I'm definitely at the point where I'm very cautious about world size. I'm thinking of, like, going the opposite way, though. I'm thinking of just deciding, like, okay, this is it. This is as cautious as I'll need to be. Okay, I'm gonna die. I don't know what's happened to me. Oh, I'm crouched. That's what happened. So, also, I was never gonna die, I guess. That was me being dramatic, chat. Also, minus 480, 4900. Thank you very much. We are going in the right direction now. Over here, more or less. 3.6 gigabytes. I was thinking of trimming some chunks again. At what point would you concede that you need a new world? Says Cat Beanie. I feel like, yeah, that's an interesting thing. Like, how much did you have to explore to get to 3.6 gigabytes? Yeah, I'm thinking though, like, maybe at some point it just makes sense to. Yeah, I mean, especially at 3.6 gigabytes, there's probably so much you can trim that will never affect you or your world. How many blocks long is your world? It's 12 million by 12 million like everyone else, but if you mean what I've explored, I've technically gone out like 125,000 blocks in a direction, which is why the world is such a weird one. But yeah, also I don't want to defeat you. I should have spawned you, really. This was my mistake. I will pay for it. The shield is still the wise choice. The only difference with the trial chambers is you can't pick up armor drops from the mobs. Okay, let's open our 16th vault, chat. What are we gonna get? Let's find out. Arrows, arrows, wind charges, a shield. That's actually pretty cool that you can get a shield. Okay, so the shield is, I don't want it at any amount really. There's nothing really here that I desperately want any. Okay, there we go. Look at this. Look how useful the shield is, chat. I can sit here and I can enjoy my drink. Yeah, it's a good little husk. I usually never have the shield in my main hand, so you don't get to see the durability go down. But did you see how much it went down there? Like, he was destroying that. It was like half gone into fully gone so quickly. Do you think the weapon that the enemy has affects your shield durability? It feels like it must do based on what's happening there. What's the drinking vessel? I've got myself a... What do you call it? The big spoon. I've got a big spoon. One day, chat, the big spoon could be you. But for now, chat, it is not you. The big spoon is more of a concept. So yeah, that was our 16th vault. Let's open our 17th vault. Also, we should probably place a torch in it. Future me will know that was done. It's a small little tribute I can do for future me just to prevent any uncertainty. And let's open vault number 17. Arrows. Hey, Bad Omen. I really do like these Bad Omen bottles. It's going to be very, very crucial to just have a pile of these sitting around. And so I know that you only get Bad Omen 1, 2, and maybe 3 from regular vaults, but it's still nice that we're getting 1, 2, and 3, even in small quantities. So yeah, there's going to be more vaults down here. I'm going to go find them. That's a vault I've already been to. There's no vault over here. There used to be like 6 vaults in these places. It's interesting they changed them at the last minute in that way. Speaking of last minute, 18 vaults gotten. Hey, Bad Omen! Is it free? I hope it's free. It's 1. We're gonna have so many individual Bad Omens. It's my lifelong dream to be a ladle, says Chantal X Lee. You know what? It is 2023. You might just be a ladle one day. Oh, it's not 2023. I take that back. Sorry, was wrong about that one. I don't take date advice from Toycat. Speaking of dating advice, you shouldn't take from Toycat. I think I'd like to tell a story, chat. Also, Gamer Boy bathing in red 40. I don't actually know what red 40 is. I feel like it's one of those concepts that's like in the back of my mind somewhere. It's nowhere near the front of it though. So let's break some copper. And let's use said copper to get over to a vault. Looks easy enough to do to me. And then let's put a key in it. Yeah, our 19th key I think you'll find. Oh, hey, what is that? See, I don't actually know what enchanted books you get from a regular vault. I'm guessing they're not going to be special. Fortune 1. But it's still nice to collect them, right? It still makes sense for us to do precisely that. So, we could kill some more mobs while we're here. We don't need to, though. We'll kill the mobs on our own time. So, okay. I guess if you're literally hanging out right there anyway. Wait, where did they all go? Okay, so 3 and a 4. And that means there's a 5 and a 6 sitting down there somewhere. Not bothered by them though. I'm gonna go find some vaults. So through here you can see it's another dead end vault, chat. I've got a surprising number of these just hanging around. But yeah, do we open this one? I didn't put a torch on it, but I think the thing I have leading up to it should be good. Also, this is... Oh, yeah, this is a spooky one, chat. I forgot how spooky it got. But there should be lots of vaults as a result. As a result of the vault, there should be a little bit of the vault. That's the trim you get. So I'm just going to quickly hang out over here. I'm going to try and use my stake on the vault in case I can trick it. Can you use an ominous key on a non-ominous vault? Like, you'd never want to, right, chat? But what happens if you try? It's the same as using stake. Like, I guess I'm glad, but still kind of weird. Are you going to finish mining out the other trial chamber? When you finish mining out the other trial chamber, what are you going to do with the spawners? I think I'm going to leave them floating in midair. I think that's the move for that, and I'm going to deliberately turn them into, like, easy kill farms, basically. I think that is the best bet for that place. I'm just going to place a copper block above it, make it very clear that this one has been used. And I've got some honey bottles, which I can look at endearingly. So yeah, I think that might be all for vaults. Oh no, there's one here. A skulky vault. Can you use a vault through the skulk? Chat, make your guesses right now. I don't actually know. I'm going to say you can. Oh, you can't. Oh, you have to use it on the side there. That's Vault 21, by the way. And inside of it is a golden apple. And there we go. Crossbow. Wow. I wanted one of those a while ago. That proves that the thing I did a while ago worked. Currently, I am 40,000 blocks from spawn. Can you... When do you suggest I stop and build a base? Please give advice. Wait till you're 100,000 blocks from spawn. Just keep on going. No matter how much people tell you that you should stop, don't listen to them because they're haters. When people tell you something you don't want to hear, that makes them haters. When people tell you exactly what you want to hear, some people will tell you that's confirmation bias. Other people will let you know that that is actually just haters. Also, honey bottles don't actually restore the hunger effect. It's literally just poison. Does anyone know why that is? Is that Mojang being sponsored by the bee industry?
Trial chamber? I hardly know her.
High quality, Gemify 964. I watched all of the Last Man on Earth a couple of weeks ago, and they love to make that joke 4 times an episode. And they do the thing where it's such a bad joke that it annoys you and you hate the character for it. But eventually they make the joke enough that you're like, well, actually, as it so turns out, now it's funny. Now it's just funny to say, blank blank, hardly know her. And so Trial Chamber, hardly know her. I agree. So I'm betting that there's more Trial Chamber on the other side of this, chat. I think that this is the really tall vertical one, right? Wait, I know that there is, because I can fly up to the top. Wait, this is the second Trial Chamber that looks like this? I had this happen more than once? Wow, what a weird coincidence. That is a very, very bizarre coincidence, right, chat? I'm not crazy for thinking that it is. See, I happen to know that through here there is a entrance room. There was an ominous vault, which I hope I used. Yeah, it looks like I must have. So did I use the regular vault too? You would hope that I did. I did. So we'll place a torch on it. And I think there's only one vault in this room. It's been forever since I confirmed that though. So let's go down. Let's see if there's more. It's a very vertical corner room. They did last I looked, I think. Or am I imagining it? My ex-wife misses me, but her aim is getting better. High quality, low quality jokes. That's what I think that's called dad humor, right? So you know, I better hope that's not true. I got some people to contact if that turns out that's a thing. So did you get the Windburst enchantment yet? Says FatX. I have not got the Windburst enchantment yet, and I think I think I'm resistant to trying. I think I'm just gonna give up on it until they fix it. Or maybe, chat, we should just... Because I'm gonna get a lot of ominous keys, right? If they haven't fixed it by the time I finish mining the entire Trial Chamber, maybe we'll just do it. Maybe we just will. Can you talk about how to get the new copper mask that Minecraft is giving away? Oh yeah, I couldn't work that out myself, funnily enough. I tried. Also, oh, there's a vault here. It's an ominous vault too, right? Huh. That's cool. It's useless to me, but it's cool. So Cat, out of sheer curiosity, in the best way possible, are you on the spectrum? Says Dibu Time. Aren't there a lot of spectrums? There's quite a few things that are usually described as a spectrum. Which is weird though, because like literally everything in life is a spectrum, right? Like, how much you like Minecraft is not a yes and no question. It's like, well, you might like it a lot, or you might like it a little. You might like it to the point where it's socially debilitating. You might like it to the point where governments would like to intervene, on behalf of preventing you from liking it anymore. But yeah, I feel like it's very reasonable to say. It took me over a full day's worth of time spread over 2 days to get enough Windburst books for level 3. Yeah, it's a grindy process for sure. It's cool that the game gives one to you though. I think a lot of people love getting that kind of like sense of purpose out of an update. Also, how did I come into this structure? I think it was via a room like that, but from somewhere else. So we're gonna find that place, and we're gonna use it. Also, I think it's sad. I don't think I'll ever come to these trial chambers again after this. You know, like, is there a point if I've opened every single vault and every single ominous vault, chat? I don't actually know. My daughter is always whining about being cold, so I told her to go stand in a corner where it's 90 degrees. Chris Raid, high quality. That's the only humor anyone should expect. Indeed. Did you go back to an ancient city, Evo? Yeah, that is a good point. Like, there's no need to go back to an ancient city. It feels like there might be, as someone who has like a attachment to places, but you never actually do need to go, right? I guess they pick up extra sculpt, but you destroy one ancient city and you're like good for life, right? So even then, not actually. So there's a second vault in here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I do not like the look of this room. I have my concerns about this room, but there is in fact a second vault. So let's go use it. Vault number 23. Oh, wind charge, emeralds, wind charge. I'll pick them up, I guess. Then I'll drop some arrows on the ground to pick up the other ones. So yeah, it's nice that I found this. I didn't realize there was more to the structure. It could be that the whole rest of this place also has unopened rooms that I just don't realize exist. Oh, chat, I haven't used this ominous vault. Okay, right now, it's not what the stream is about. But what if we did? What if we were so lucky as to get... Also, how could you tell I didn't open the ominous vaults as Eternity? Is there a way of telling, looking from afar, whether it's usable or not? I don't know that there is a way. Like, if I remove the candles, and I remove that, I guess it has a natural amount of light in itself, right? Manifest, chat. Okay. We have a 1.35% chance right now. That is about 1 in 80. But that's not 0. That's the opposite of 0, right? Well, the opposite of 0 might be infinity. The only thing I want from here, I can't stress this enough, it's Windburst. If I got a heavy core, that'd be nice. But everyone, manifest Windburst. Manifest the Windburst. Believe in yourself and picture it happening. Right now, picture me getting Windburst and how fun that would be. Picture it in your head. Picture it very clearly. Everyone together. Manifest, let's go. Windburst. Oh, I got Creator. Oh, wait. I don't think I've ever gotten an enchanted book from one of these, chat. Do you think that it's Windburst? Do you think that somehow just happened? I don't want to know. You know, I'm happy you're not finding out, but I'll do it anyway. So I'll drop the baked potatoes on the ground and the red candles, and then I'll go pick up my box. It's Windburst. Okay, chat. I don't know yet, obviously, but it's about a 1 in 3 chance now. Now that I've got one of those, it means the odds of it being Windburst is 1 in 3. Do you want to see? Do you want to see? Oh no! Why? No one wants this enchantment. And if you did want it, it's the exact opposite of the Windburst, where like, oh yeah, you might want it at low level. The only way you'd ever want Breach is if you had it max level. If you don't have Breach at max level, there's no point of having Breach whatsoever. Yeah, that was crazy, huh? Let's get. I'm gonna get addicted to RNG if we keep doing that. I felt it. I felt it, chat. I was sure in my soul. I was like, yes, we finally are there. But Windburst is unlikely. Windburst is very unlikely. And it's okay that I didn't get it. Although maybe I didn't get other rooms from this. yeah, let's quickly confirm. If I missed one room, it doesn't mean the odds of me missing more rooms is high, but it means that clearly there are other things to be obtained. Okay, so that did not go according to plan. I'm gonna climb a ladder over here. I'm gonna walk all the way around. I'm just gonna pick up that key. Love an extra key. So does breach not work on armor points? E.g. magma cubes have a ton of armor points but don't wear armor. So, as I understand, it does work against enemy armor, but so few enemies have armor points, and they have so few armor points. Like, if you do 60% more damage against the zombie's armor, that's the equivalent of a zombie going from having about, I think, about 21 to 22 health to like 20 to 21. You're getting an extra 1 damage out of the highest level of breach. Is Mojang trying to get people addicted to gambling? You know what? If they are, respect that, right? You know, we need more people addicted to gambling, because the more people who gamble, the more people who win. That's just science, chat. Don't let anyone tell you that's not. So I didn't find anything over there, and I didn't look over here. But maybe, right? Maybe if we were to look, we'd find some stuff. So this is obviously a trial chamber I've been in. Oh, it's this hallway, which leads me to... Okay, yeah, that's fine. We don't need to continue on this way. So let's get out of here. Let's go to the last couple of trial chambers. Maybe let's go to a new trial chamber. You know what, chat? I got hooked. I had a little taste, and I was like, maybe if we just open up a few more vaults, maybe that'll get me where I want to be in life. It's a dangerous taste that I just got, but it was a taste nonetheless. So what is the way that I came into this trial chamber? I genuinely can't find it. It was somewhere that led to... Okay, so it's that door there. I see the door now. I'm just going to climb up the ladder and then go through something. Playcat failed to get addicted to living in Vegas, despite that Ellis Island casino had very good soup. Ellis Island is such a underrated Vegas place. Gotta agree with that. IBX Gamble Cat. What I think would be cool is if crossbows with piercing had a similar effect to breach along with their current function. It'd be cool if breach had a similar effect to the crossbow alongside their current function. Yeah, let me flip that round on you. So, yeah, there's a way out here. I'm just going to find it. I'll just be a second. Don't worry about me, fellas. You keep living your merry little lives. I'm just trying... to find my way out. So, yeah, I'm thinking about it, chat. I'm trying to rationalize why I should open some vaults without expecting to get... Because, you know, keep your expectations tiny of that. I do think I need an ominous bottle of level 4. I think I have 5, 3, 2, and 1. In fact, let's check. So, chat, this is my ominous bottle collection. I've got 5, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'm correct about that. I think I could do with getting Bad Omen 4 just to complete my set from the update, right? And so maybe what we should do, what we should potentially look into doing here, is we should go open another thing. We should just go find one more trial chamber, just use a few ominous keys here or there. Probably won't go well, but who's to say? You can win 50,000% of your money in the casino, but you can only lose 100%, says Gemify. Yeah, that logic is why the lottery is so popular. The most you can lose from the lottery is the amount of money you have, but realistically it's one ticket a week, like £1 or something. And the amount that you can win is so close to infinite that it feels like it is for some people. Like, what are you going to do with... what are you going to do if you got access to that much money? You're not even going to know. And so, actually, it kind of just seems like the smart decision at some point to start gambling in that miniature way. You know, the lottery is a very interesting organization for enabling that in its own way. So I'm going to use some compasses. I think I have 1 compass left, chat. So I'm going to hope that this guy doesn't screw me. Don't get... Oh, no, I don't have any compasses left. So I don't have any redstone. I need redstone first. So I've got iron. I've got 3 out of the 4 I need. Very familiar situation to me. You know what? Looks like we don't have an easy access to a trial chamber. Harrison sent you thumbnails. Oh, thank you, Harrison, for the thumbnails. Wait, one sec. How do you... I feel like I'm missing some chat sometimes. Like, I'm asking some questions and missing it. So I'm going to bring my chat down. Oh yeah, Harrison left that chat so long ago. It just didn't come past me. So I'll move this over here, and then this over here. Hopefully, we're gonna now see it. So, yeah. So Harrison, the one thing I would say that you should do differently is you should put a little A in the corner of one of the thumbnails, and put a little B in the corner of the second thumbnail. I want people to know which group they're in. I think that'd be fun. I think you know, I want to be very open and transparent about what we're doing here. Okay, so I need to get redstone. You are the only Bedrock YouTuber I know, but that's why I love your videos, says Robert B. Thank you. Wait, actually, that's like the funniest compliment ever. It's like, Toy Cats, you are the first YouTuber that I found, and I not bothered looking to see if anyone's better, but I assume you're probably the best at what you do. It's kind of fun. Okay, so we need to get some more compasses. How do I get redstone real quick, chat? Probably in one of the trial chambers. So we'll go do that first. We'll go to this one. No, I feel like I've been there. We'll go to this one. 530, 5600. It's the furthest away. So we'll go to 120, 4370. Yeah, it's a little bit closer. We'll go to this one here next, chat. Oh, that's the village one, actually. So I have been there. So we'll go to minus 530, 5600. Minus 530, 5600. Which is all the way by the mushroom biome. So we'll actually go via the nether. Well, that's fun. Explicitly showing the A and B groups is silly but perfect. Thank you, Hacker1MC. I'm glad you agree. That's my goal here. Is I like doing silly experiments in life. I think I'm on the likes doing experiments spectrum. One of the things that I prefer is like being able to disclose that to people. I think in general, the more you can tell people, the better. Also, I forgot that I made this, chat. I like this. Look, it's a mushroom snail. And he's looking towards the mushroom biome. Yeah, wow, you know, very fun. I feel like I should probably put some like mycelium down here. But look at this. He's a snail. Made of mushroom blocks. He's my little mushroom snail. Okay, let's go. I'm glad you think he's cute, chat. I would like you all to know that you're all very cute too. Probably. I bet the snail thinks so. I bet the snail thinks so. I didn't know you could do that. I also play Bedrock, but I didn't know you could do that. So Stella's piano. What did you not know? The snail should have a name. Should we name the snail? If I name him Gary, I'm gonna get sued by SpongeBob, so we can't. That's the one name we can't pick. Okay, so what coordinates were we just going to? Yeah, I'll find it actually. It'll be up there somewhere. Okay, so hopefully there's some sign. Oh, this isn't the right way. Oh yeah, this is the wrong side entirely. Is it over there? Oh, there's a pillager output. Yeah, I remember this. Okay, it was in the desert near the pillager. You should name him Fun Guy. I like I like Fun Guy. Okay, so it was, I think I don't think it was the 530 5600 one, Dasher. If it is, then I am. Is it 530 5600? I thought there was one around here. Am I imagining that there was a trial chamber around here? You know, I'm sure there's a trial chamber around here, chat. I've been to it. I know there's a trial chamber here. Have I been to it, actually? No, I'm hallucinating. You know, I think you should trust your hallucinations. And in honor of that, let's dig down, chat. Okay. I've got a totem. I have no fear about what can happen next. Oh, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna fall in lava. I've dug down so many times in the last week for speedruns. I just genuinely believe it's impossible to die in lava at this point. I'm just fully convinced of that truth. So there's a trial chamber down here. I know it to be true, chat. And if there's not, I'll pick up some redstone. So it's a win-win for me, as far as I can see. Lack of trial chamber is a little bit concerning. I think I shouldn't trust my hallucinations. I think that's the lesson we should take from this. Is sometimes your hallucinations lie to you. Sometimes you'll be hallucinating, and it won't even be real. Also, minus 1020, 4370, you mean that one? Oh, wait. No. No, I was sure there was one over here, but I guess it was the one from earlier, Dasher, the 530, 5600 one. I just assumed it was really close to my Mushroom Island, but it was actually nowhere close. There's a trial chamber here, though, chat. Just trust me on this one. You know, if I almost got that enchanted book, right? Or I did get that enchanted book. Therefore, I can get a trial chamber. It stands to reason. It stands entirely to reason that that is a thing that I can do. You could have fire resistance potions in case you land in fire. Yeah, that's always a good idea for actual Minecraft worlds, right? It's a good get out of jail free card for stuff like that. Oh, no. I'm gonna keep thinking we're in a trial chamber. I don't know why I assumed there was a trial chamber here, chat. I'm now very, very sure there isn't one. Maybe it's the tough deposits. I've got like a tough sensor in my brain. So, writing it in my manifestation journal. Thank you, Gemify. It's all that anyone could ever ask from you, really. It's all that anyone could ever ask from you. Hey, Toy Cat, could you talk about economy? It's very relaxing. Could you talk about... Are you saying it's relaxing when I talk about the economy? Like, you're like, yeah, the one thing I need is for Toy Cat to talk about the market and jobs and all that stuff. I think it is interesting sometimes when people talk about their passions. You'll be so confused by these tunnels in 5 years. Yeah, it's part of the joy in making stuff like this sometimes. It's just knowing, like, yeah, future me gonna have a real weird time deciphering what current me is doing here. But it's all gonna be worthwhile. So while we mine for it, chat, while we do this it is relaxing. It's funny seeing you get confused at finding things in your world. Did you know you hid a leaf block under the stone in your stone forest 4 years ago? I have no recollection of that. If I saw that today, I would not believe that was me. Toycat digs in the random high direction until he finds a trial chamber or possibly a Panera bread. That's the new goal of the stream, Dan, is we're going to just keep going until we find something. Like, we're going to find something eventually, right? Actually, let's dig in the direction. Dasher, you said the, grab the diamond door on the way back. Was there diamond door? Wow, that's pretty cool, huh? So we got an empty shulker box here. Oh, it's not empty anymore. I put all my stuff in it. Let's use this shulker box as a way to store my deep slate. And that way I'm not doing this all for nothing, I can argue to myself. Minus 1020, 4370, this, yes. The one that was 560, like 50-something hundred, or maybe it was 5600. Let's just go that way, chat. It's easier just to mine there, and while we mine there, we can talk about economies or things that people find relaxing. So yeah, when a big economy loves a little economy, they make a trade deal, and sometimes that trade deal is real good. No, I think economics is really fascinating. It's most fields of knowledge fit into one of two categories. There's like soft knowledge. You know, it's soft knowledge to know, like, you know, how do human beings, like, you know, like, I don't know, like fashion knowledge or like English, stuff like that. Like, it's things that are subjective because they are based in, they're based on and come from things in our brain. And then there's things that, you know, like, I guess are sometimes called, I think it's like a demeaning term sometimes to use this, but hard science is the idea of, like, there are facts that are fixed within the human concept of science. No matter how many times you re-examine the question, what is 1 + 1, the answer should always be 2 if maths is correct. You have to really, like, weasel your way around finding out that, well, actually, you know, 1 + 1 isn't 2. There is a way you can do that equation, by the way. But, you know, like, within the field of maths, it's fairly fixed that this equals that. Also, Dasher, thank you. It was at 5600 minus 530. Let's mine there. Let's mine there, chat. If we happen to find a trial chamber along the way, that'd be great. Also, turns out I need these blocks, so let's give it a little switch. And look at me, getting some deep slate diamond ore. Just one of them. 2 of them. 3 of them. That's nice. Maybe 4? Okay, I'll take 3. So, yeah, there's this idea of, like, hard and soft, like, facts about, you know, like, immutable facts versus kind of more subjective ones. Like, was Shakespeare good at writing English? Depends on, like, what do you mean to be good at writing English, like, for his time or in general? And it depends on the subjective nature of what is good. And also, it's something which is very much like English is something that only some human beings speak. It's not a immutable truth of humans. It's something very specific to people who live in the UK or people who live in a country that has picked up UK-ish at some point, or people who study that language because it is so popular because of that one country that speaks UK-ish. So, Kat, have you gotten Windburst yet? No, but I'm looking for it right now. I'm going to find it in one of these tunnels. It's going to be here, chat. I can sense it. Redstone for a compass. Oh, yeah, redstone. I needed the redstone. Okay. It's all coming up Toy Cat's way. Now that we got some redstone. Perfect. So I just have to mine the redstone and then find a slot to actually pick it up. So much redstone. Hopefully enough redstone. Then we'll drop the sandstone, I guess. And there we go. Okay. So now I'm fairly comfortable just coming out of this tunnel. So we'll make a little hole up to the surface and it'll be great. So, I'm in a trial chamber right now because I still don't Windburst. I hope you get it one day, Sir Liam the Great. But yeah, so I think economics is interesting because it's like, it's got this like layer of truthness about it. But also because it involves humans, it's not. Like everything about economics is based on like flawed assumptions that every human being acts in their best interest all of the time. And that's just not true. A lot of people are making dumb decisions every single day. Decisions that aren't just dumb in the sense that they're bad for, you know, like some concept of society. They're bad for themselves too. Like I think it's hugely interesting that that any assumption that is based on people being rational actors will only ever get most of the picture, because in the way that being a rational actor in society is very, very hard. And especially when we add, like, when the complexities of modern day life, sometimes you do want to be irrational yourself, right? You want to get away from it all and just start a little shack in the forest. But economically speaking, you would not want to do that. You would want to instead, accrue the most money you can from the best job you can so you can buy the cheapest goods and services. So, yeah, there's a really interesting... I think economics is really interesting to talk about because it is this science, more or less, where everyone knows exactly how it works. But then also there's enough faith in it, there's enough, like human being interference that we don't, if you told like a politician, like, oh yeah, 1 + 1 equals, if you spend this money, then we won't have it somewhere else. He trusts you. That's intuitively true. Or I guess more intuitively true is if you raise tax on this thing by 2%, then you'll get 2% more money or whatever, right? Like that's very intuitive and true. But if you try to say, oh yeah, if you are to, I don't know, if you lower the cost of starting new businesses, then you'll unlock a lot of new people starting businesses. But as a result, there'll be fewer people who seek employment with companies, which I don't know, maybe is bad. I can't imagine it actually is. So stuff like that's really interesting to me. So when it comes, also, is there a pillager patrol here, or is it just one pillager? Oh, he's going to be from the pillager outpost. He's definitely going to be from the pillager outpost. Let's ignore him. And let's go to 5600 negative. Oh, it's way back, like, wait, 5600 is this way, and negative is this way. Okay, let's go for it. 1 + 1 = 2. You don't know what it is until I don't know what it is until Big Brother tells me. Oh, nice. You've at the very least, you know the reference to 1984. I think, or is it 1948? No, it's 1984, made in 1948. You know, my English teacher was so pleased with himself, and he's like, look, he released the book in the year of the flipped numbers. Isn't that crazy? And I was just like, this is the least interesting fact, but it has stuck in my brain all these years later, so maybe it's not the least interesting fact. Maybe I'm being too hard on my English teacher. Speaking of being too hard, I got the disc today on my Realm of Friends. 1.21's going great for me. Congratulations! I'm happy for you. Wait, is there a... No, there's not. So 530 is over here. I don't see where I went down, chat. Is it just wrong? Did I write in those coordinates incorrectly? Like, I don't see where I went down into it, chat. Unless I haven't been to this trial chamber yet. I would be surprised to learn that that is true. But it's not impossible. So I just really hope I don't fall into lava now. Okay, I remember digging into water on the way down. Is there anything? Nope. Oh, I bet me placing this cobblestone is why I can't see my previous path. I'm experiencing this bug where my cartographer is giving me a map without a marker on it. I don't happen to resort to chunk base, but oh well. So if you don't want to resort to chunk base, obviously do whatever you want, up to you. But Sir Liam the Great, you can just use a cartographer from a different village, and he won't have the same bug. Pro tip. Again, you don't. I'm not saying you have to do that. You're allowed to use chunk base. Chunk base is just a free cartographer, right? So if you like the idea of a free cartographer, why not just do that? Also, I'm now here, and I'm not seeing what I'm meant to be seeing. You have to jump on this shulker box, grab some light because it's very dark in here. Then break the shulker box. Make sure we pick it up. Okay, I'll find it. There we go. So yeah, where be my trial chamber? Oh, we're a little bit away from it. We should have been at more like 5:30. So up here, and we'll just kind of go upwards so that we have a better chance of finding it. The cartographer designs his maps from chunk base. Yeah, I bet that's what he's doing, Sean Skeeter Sullivan. He's just sitting there, ready to load up chunk base, and he's got it all done. But yeah, I think what's really interesting about economics is like, in a lot of cases, okay, this is my tunnel from before. I remember I had to dig around quite a bit before actually too. So if we remove all these blocks, it will at least make a more interesting looking tunnel down. And then from here, I went, like, over here, maybe? No, over here. We'll switch out the keys, by the way. You had redstone in your orange shulker box. Oh, did I really? Can't believe we went through all of this. Wasn't even necessary. Okay, in we go. Let's open the vaults. It's vault time, chat. Did I get this one? Sure hope I did. Would be bizarre if I didn't. It's pretty funny to think that cartographers are just secretly using chunk base. It is, right, Everett Lewis. Okay, vault number 24. Actually, I'll count the ominous vault too. If I count the ominous vault, it's vault number 25. Yes! Love to see it. Don't you just, chat. Bad Omen 2. So now I'm going to just drop that in here alongside the book, I guess? No, not Fortune 1. I don't think so. And then we're going to have to just load some of my other stuff into a chest. Wow, inventory organization chests. What a great idea, chat. What a wonderful idea these are. And say okay to get Robux, says Tobix videos. What a weird thing. One of the things, I genuinely have never managed to get on board with Roblox. We almost did it one year as like as a joke, like, okay, what we'll do if we get, you know, like, it was some weird goal that we would play Roblox. Maybe one day we need to do it for precisely that reason. But yeah, here we go. Vault number 27. Ominous bottle time. That is the thing I care about most at this point. Maybe that's sad. Your birthday. Oh, my birthday. Should we play Roblox on my birthday this year? Is that what we're gonna take from it? I think it probably... Oh, wait. Is this another vault? It is. Wow. Let's go for it. Vault 28. Arrows, iron. Oh, enchanted book. I like these enchanted books because I'm trying to collect them all, chat. So if I get given efficiency 4, might as well, right? So Cat's new video is out. I'm Group B. I'll leave a comment so that people who aren't watching this stream will know what's going on with that. So in the meantime, let's stare at an ominous vault or something like that. Let's make sure. Let's go do it. Group A gang. What if Toycat gets confused and starts streaming Minesweeper? It's always a possibility, Dan Marsh. You just never know when the Minesweeper's randomly going to come out. You just don't ever know. It's the risk you run in life when you come to a Minecraft stream. Is what if Minecraft becomes Minesweeper. So I'm in the dark too. What are these groups? Oh yeah, good to see you, Dasher. I'm mentioning it that way because obviously A/B testing got rolled out YouTube-wide yesterday. It's existed for a bit, but it's only been available for some channels. It's such a useful feature that I can't believe they made it a year-long test or whatever. Now anyone can do thumbnail A/B testing. So what that means is you can upload 2 thumbnails to YouTube, and instead of just giving everyone, hey, wow, diamonds and iron. Instead of just giving everyone the same boring thumbnail, I don't know why I'm saying it's boring. It might be really great. But instead of giving everyone the exact same thumbnail, oh no, I'm gonna die. Oh no, chat, what is happening? Okay, bad things is what. So I'm just gonna hang out over here, probably avoid the slime oozing potions, and hopefully get some of this in there. I think a couple of diamonds will work. Okay, let's hurt these fellas from the other side of this door. Ouch. Didn't expect that to happen, I'll be honest. And let's take a little bit of time to heal up. Average child chamber experience. So, okay, I just uploaded a video, and I'm going to add the comments, and I got one of those worst. I got one of those advertising comments that's like, Toy Cat wanted to say you made my day so much better. Also, if you see this, do you mind subscribing? What a messy comment. I'm gonna ban that user. And I'm gonna leave my own comment here. Let me know if you got an A or a B in your thumbnail. We're using YouTube's new... Okay, there we go. And that way... So there's 2 groups of people. So there's YouTube splits the people who are going to see a video into 2 groups. Group A and Group B. They're exactly 50-50, or as close to 50-50 as you can get. It's an odd number, obviously not. But, so they'd split people into 2 groups, and they do this entirely randomly, so that you can see from a randomly selected half of the population versus another randomly selected half, what percentage of the time will people click the thumbnail. If people from Group A click their thumbnail twice as much as people in Group B, then you know that you've picked a really good thumbnail for Group A and a really bad thumbnail for Group B. Well, maybe just one or the other. But, so yeah, everyone in chat is saying they're Group B. Ah, we got a lot of Bs over here, huh? Speaking of bees, vault number 29. Honey and iron and wind charges. I'll take them. I don't really want to fight you all that badly, but you are just over here and it's not that hard, I guess. So let's just do it. Pick up a little bit for my pickaxe and not any baked potatoes. So I'm just going to ignore that and I'm going to activate vault number 30. Exciting. There's already a bot comment on the video, SMH. Yeah, so the way... The bot comments always are there in the first 2 minutes. Because they reason that most YouTube views will come in the first few minutes. And so if you want to maximize your advertising, that's the time you do it. Because YouTube comments are also very low quality in the first minute or 2. And it's the easiest to get to the top of the comment section. So you need the fewest botted likes. Like, from a self-advertising perspective, there is only one time you really do want to do it. And it's right then, I reckon. You know, this is just me, like... Okay, we've definitely used this one. Very sad that we have. Very sad. So yeah, we're not going to find any ominous vaults here. I'm not necessarily expecting to. But I do hope to find some bad omen bottles. Because we might want them in a future vault experience. So I'm going to make sure that I really did get all the ominous vaults from here. Oh, I did. I can't have gone this one, right? Yeah, I can't have. Chat, did I forget one? I did! I'm so glad I'm coming back for a second go through. Okay, chat, let's manifest. Let's believe. Let's put it on our hearts and our minds. There's one thing left I need from the ominous vault now. I got my precipice disc. I have everything that I need except for windburst. So, can I get it? Sending all my energy, says Pyrite. I need all your energy and then I need a little bit more. If you've given me all your energy, find another 10% and give it to me. We can do it. We can get this. I was believing. I was like, maybe this is just the start. Maybe better things to come. But I was wrong to believe that. I was very wrong. But, oh, I know, only Bad Omen 3 too. The one thing I was like, maybe if I got that, it would be chill. I didn't get it. Sad. So, yeah, you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's better that we got it, right? And we got that little Bad Omen. We got something out of it all. It was fairly decent. Okay, so there are a couple of vaults in this room. There's one over there, actually. Let's go get it before we get wrecked. Okie dokie. Very dark in here. Really don't want to be dealing with you, if that's okay. Can we put a little stay on our relationship? Okay, I'm just gonna fly up into... Oh, man, that went so horribly wrong. Okay, let's just get into the corner. And let's just crossbow everyone else. This is my favorite thing. Try crossbowing a breeze chat. It's one of my favorites. It works really well. It probably does actually work quite well if you've got a room full of other enemies. But against the breeze, it's not a very good idea. Yeah, I've got thumbnail A, says Rubber Duck Boy. Yeah, I'd love to see if more people, like my testers, do you think more people will comment with thumbnail A or B? It should be 50-50, but again, we'll see. If you get thumbnail group A, you're like, yeah, I'm group A, I'm the main group. Whereas group B people might be like, yeah, I'm group B. This system sucks. Why are we dividing people like this? What's the need for a hierarchy on something so silly? We don't need to do something like that. Why are breezes always so loud? They don't have ears, so they don't know how annoying they're being. You know, really, it's something we should be accommodating of. We should be more polite to our friends, the breezes. Just saying, it is a little bit rude that we call them loud. You know, in their culture, that might be the correct volume to be, actually. So something to think about, at least. Okay, now we're up. We can finally use the vault, which I hope I haven't used already. Thank God that that's not true. Okay, vault key number 32. Emeralds, honey, and poison. Okay, so yeah, I think... Oh, what did I... Oh, what just happened there, chat? What just happened there? Let's fly out of it. Nice and easy. And let's also make sure that we try the rest of the chamber. So I think I was just over here, right? Oh, no, I wasn't. This is the other side. So there's always a couple of vaults on this side that I feel like I'm very unlikely to have used. I think I only use them to get Bad Omen bottles. Which is a shame, because they're useful for so much more, I've been told. So through this wall is a... No, there's nothing through this wall. So place a torch here or there. At the very top of this, that's a vault. And it's not been used. Vault 33. Yeah, from these, we really want, like, if I got a second copy of Precipice, that'd be nice. Because that way I could have one in my music disc hunt without having to lose my main copy. But it's not like a need, even, you know? It's like, I guess it'd be nice. It's good to be at that point for rare loot. To be like, yeah, I guess if it was here, I guess I'd appreciate that. But otherwise, I don't really need to. The Ocean Monument would make a good underwater version of the Trowel Chambers if they had some Trowel spawners in there. Yeah, I do think the Ocean Monument should have a Ocean Vault or something like that. I think it'd be pretty cool. See, but here's the question. Would you want each new key, like... I feel like... Actually, I guess if there was an Ocean Monument Vault, it should just be opened by using the vault. If you put the... You know, right now, the inside of the core is just 8 gold blocks. Imagine if it was a vault that you could just open instead. Like, you just trigger it to open. I think that'd be so great. I think that'd be... You'd have a great time. Also, why is there a slime spawner up there? You can't have a space that small and put slimes in it. It's just inhumane. So, yeah, I'm hoping that there is another chamber I haven't been to. I feel like this way... Oh, no, I've been down this one. So I've only seen 2 Trowel Chambers. There's statistically more... Oh, we got another key. I didn't even grab it. There's statistically some more hanging around. I just don't know where. Did I definitely use this vault? Yeah, I definitely did. There's no way I didn't. Although it doesn't look very... Yeah, actually, if it has the coal blocks, then I did. Worth a shot anyway. Although I'm wasting a fireworks. Maybe that was a bad Worth a shot. Ouch. Maybe that was a terrible worth a shot. So now we go out and around. And we see what's through here. Was this one I've been into already? Yeah, I did the vaults in this one. Place our torch so we know. So probably 3 trial chambers is as many as we're getting. I think that's a reasonable assumption. Yeah, it's a fair assumption. There's no doors over there, no doors over here. So let's get out, I guess. Where did we come in, chat? I know I came into a weird room. Wait, actually, it was about 530, 5600, right? So I could probably just find my way there by digging the right blocks. So, Kat, is there a way to transfer your world to a different Microsoft account than the original? Yeah, you don't have to delete your player data, though. Also, Group B, be better, says Cheeky Fox. Thank you, Cheeky Fox, for the tip. Appreciate it a lot. Here's my, you know, a Euro tip, too. Wow. Isn't that fun? I would like to take a moment to... No, yeah, I have no idea where I came in. It's got to be over here and then over here. So I'll come out on that side, and I'll hopefully just find the exact way I came out. Hopefully that's what happens here. So, is this a hallway? It's not an important hallway. Is this the real way? It sure seems like it is. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's something I want to improve for future trial chambers. If I do like another big run, which I'll do after, again, after like 1.20, 1.10, or hopefully even sooner than that. Once I have enough keys that I want to do another ominous key run, I think I'll deliberately mark the way I come into the vault. Like, what is this, chat? Why does this exist? So, IBX Toy Cat, go start the test for this video. Oh, go start the test? Did it not? One sec. Is it not? It is started, right? Yeah, it started. Yeah, thumbnail 1, thumbnail 2. I'm not sure why you assumed it wasn't. Shouldn't have trusted that. So, yeah, I think, I'm so late. This stream says Justin Delisle. It's good to see you anyway. I love when we spot a regular over here. How did I come into this, chat? I'm so lost. I'm so confused. Should I just mine my way out? I think that's what I'll do. I'll follow this, and then I'll just keep on going upwards. So, is there an infinite trial chamber world yet, like with the other infinitely occurring worlds? So, Sacrificial Lamb, because it's the newest structure, they wrote it in a very, they wrote it in a way that basically guarantees that shouldn't be possible. But I bet you give Crack Magnet enough time, and, it'll happen. So, you need to fix your pickaxe. No, I don't. I think the pickaxe will be fine. Just don't get dazed and confused. So, yeah, now we're going to go out and we're going to trade and we're going to get a brand new trial chamber. We're going to do one trial chamber, chat. Because we've got our music disc, but I want a second copy. And I also kind of want... Yeah, I'm believing in getting Bad Omen 4. And maybe, if we're real lucky, Windburst. So we're going to do it. Against my better judgment, I'm going to go for Windburst. Against my better judgment. I can't stress that one enough. So, yeah, we're going to have water that's going to pour into this hole soon. Oh, a lot sooner than I was expecting. And it's just such a messy trial chamber, but I don't think I have to come back here. So it's hopefully not a problem for me. And we're good. Is there a reason you aren't using a Netherite pickaxe? Yeah, I don't believe in discrimination. Okay, so we'll go this way and this way. Same time. Oh, I remember this Nether portal. Okay, yeah, we're in the right direction. Go in the right place. Will you craft a jukebox and play Precipice? I've got the diamonds now, so I can, actually. We've just got to get home. Home is a while away. It's over here, vaguely. Wait. Okay, this is actually, it's not that far away from me. If this is the desert temple, it was a lot closer than I expected it was. But yeah, chat, I I think it's really cool when someone talks about their interests. I think it's really nice to hear someone who's like enthusiastic about what they're talking about. And I can only guess that's the reason you would actually want to hear me talk about economics. And so I shan't do it. No, I'm just kidding. I think the weirdest thing about economics as a field, once you learn it, is it's one of the places where people are most likely to substitute the knowledge of it with their own. You know, in the same way that I hope, although a lot of people after seeing that fact about the child chamber will go, oh yeah, I guess you've proven that to me, Toy Cat. But enough people will see that about economics and go, that's a man in a room somewhere who's deciding how I should live my life. I don't trust it. The way economics actually works is like so. And so, I don't know, as one of the most common, like, examples of that is, I think, the idea that, like, people genuinely believe that if you raise minimum wage, it wouldn't, like, there's a lot of reasons you shouldn't raise minimum wage, by the way. But if you raise minimum wage, like, oh yeah, everything will just go up in price, and so people won't actually have any more money. It's like, oh, okay. Well, I guess. You know, actually, should we get the creeper to be finished off by the skeleton? Go for it, go for it. Give me a music disc. Okay, don't need it anyway. Let's go craft a jukebox. Hope I have a crafting table. I'm sure I've got one in here somewhere. Surprisingly, do not. Yeah, I've got everything I need to make a jukebox, but a crafting table. I guess I don't have wood. I bet there's wood in here, though, actually. There's got to be wood hanging out in here. There's no wood hanging out in here. There's some gunpowder, which is nice. There's some redstone, too. Also very nice. There's a project book, and so we're going to have to go pick up a tree. And then we can listen to Precipice. And then, once we've done that, we can craft ourselves a compass. Because we're going to have to go do it anyway. So we need to break at least 3 tree logs. 1 for the crafting table, and 2 for the thing. But yes, I think the really interesting stuff though is not that. Like again, that whenever it goes back down to like, oh yeah, people got to make their own, you know, like quality judgments about this or that. I think it starts to. I think you get really interesting stuff or whatever. But I always prefer the end of things where you're trying to actually work out what can make things better. Not in some subjective sense where you say your opinions loudly, but in the objective sense where, like, yeah, this actually does work in this way. And even though it's not as good for, you know, political posturing as this, it would actually help some people. That's always what I'm like. That's always where my beliefs actually are at with regards to what should you do to help. The answer is always, like, the thing that is... Okay, that's a note block. That's a jukebox. Let's place the jukebox, and let's finally listen to it, chat. I finally got my hands on Precipice. So you excited to give it a little listeroony? I hope you are. So I also got Creator, again, for what it's worth. Always lovely. But yeah, let's go to Precipice. Remember Beacon Neverite? How about Beacon Heavy Core? Honestly, Beacon Heavy Core sounds like a fun idea. Sounds like a good piece of art. Minecraft Christmas music. If you know, I want to go to your guys' Christmas parties if this is what it sounds like. I do see it a bit though. Also, I have a second cartographer. That's probably useful, right? Yeah, I lost that guy from the house. In fact, I'll lock this guy in the same house. Yeah, just walk in there. Just walk in there. It's real nice in there, I've been told. Okay, so you can just live in here now, in peace and harmony. I'll put this block back over there. Yep, looks great. 2 cartographers, 1 house. I'm guessing he's not actually going to have a job site though, so it's going to cause me problems. But if he came over here, it's his problem. My ex left me for an... Oh, I thought it was text speech, but it weren't. My ex left me for an AI. Do you have any advice on how to move forwards? Okay, here's the pro tip. When your ex leaves you for an AI, you've got to find a bigger, better AI to leave them for. you've got to make sure that you win that breakup, right? They might have left you for something, but you're gonna make sure, you know, this is good and true advice. Is you need to win a breakup. If you think that there's no such thing as winners and losers in breakups, I hate to tell it to you, but it sounds like you're a loser in a breakup. It sounds like something you should be avoiding at all costs. So yeah, we're gonna go load up this. We need 7 cobble deep slate. Oh, no, we need 8 cobble deep slate. How did I end up with less than? Okay, I need just a few blocks of stone. I need just a few of them, and then we'll be good to go. It's very hard to find stone in a desert, as you are seeing. But here we go. 1, 2. Okay, 3. There we go. That's 3 blocks of cobblestone. I'm fairly sure you can't mix the 2 types together, but I feel like they might fix that. Is 7200 days playing your world a lot? Asking for a friend, says Chris, right? Ah, it's basically nothing, don't worry. So will it let me craft a furnace? Oh, I've got one. Didn't pick up one of the cobblestones. This is on me, really. This is on me. I'll grab enough just to get a whole one anyway, just in case. Okay, so that should be enough cobblestone. Hopefully, you would expect... it's 8 cobblestone, yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna make a real high quality one now, chat. We're gonna go for a furnace, but we're gonna mix some of the ingredients out with cobble deep slate. Oh, it lets you do it. Okay, let's make a fun one then. Okay, so here is my furnace design, chat. Do you like it? I think it's pretty decent. So let's throw it down. Let's put it over here. Load in that raw iron, and what are we gonna smelt it with? Yeah, I feel like I've come out with this with no furnace fuel. But maybe some coal is in this box, and I just don't know. Oh, no, I keep coal in this box. See, it's so handy just to carry stuff around you at all times. You never know when it'll accidentally be really handy. There we go. Sorted. Now we just have to pick up the other boxes. Okay, and then we can make our compasses, and then we'll drop down this box, and then we'll trade this with my cartographer, and he will give me the newest trial chamber map that I created. So, paper. 1, 2, 1, 2. I need those emeralds, actually, please. Then we'll dump it in, grab it out. One more paper trade. Yes, please. Dump this in, grab this out. Give me some emeralds. On my sword, please. On my pickaxe, please. And then we will combine these stacks together, grab another set of pane. That should be good. And there we go, chat. I just need the compasses. And if I wait for this to smelt, I should now have enough for 4 compasses. 4 trial chamber maps. I am ready to do this. I think. I hope. Okay, so chat. We're about to hopefully find a brand new trial chamber. There's a real chance it's an existing one, though. That's the problem, is we won't actually know. Actually, it's that way. Yeah, we haven't gone that way for a trial chamber yet. Wait, look. Oh, it's the fake one. They're giving me the trial chamber map that... They're giving me one without a thing on it. Okay, that's fine. I'll store this in the chest. This is scam map. Wait, I'll rename this to scam map, actually, so future me remembers. This map is scam. Refund plus. Okay, so now I just have to show him my map. And hopefully the next time I give him 12 emeralds, he will be a little bit more considerate about where that will go for me. Yeah, I'm guessing if he gave me this one too, there's no way around it. I am now boned, and I will continually receive bad maps. But I want to believe that it's not true, chat. I want to believe that it'll give me a good map now. I've been good. I think I deserve a proper Trial Explorer map. No, this is what I deserve. Okay, rough. So I'm going to take both of these together. Will they stack up? No, they won't. So they're 2 different maps, right? They are the same map, and yet they are different. And then I'll put this one in there. I like that. That's nice. You should unalive the scammer villager. The problem is they're both scammer villagers. I guess if they're never going to give me something correct again, maybe there is no harm in unaliving them. Also, name the map, free Robux. So chat, we've hit the point in the stream where I'm hungry and I think I want to order some food. What do you think I should order? It's been a lovely 9-day streak and we've gone so long without ordering food midstream that we're going to do it twice in a row now. Order KFC, says Cactus Kyle. The problem is, or Cactus Cat Kyle. The problem with ordering KFC is you need to order so much food. I feel like it doesn't, I feel like it's like if you were going there in person, you'd spend way less. Whereas at least if you're, you know, if you're ordering the Pizza Hut boneless MILF buffalo wings, like Ad and Sony wants, at least if you get those MILFy buffalo wings, then... Also, don't talk about food, it makes me hungry. Sorry, food is my special interest. I can talk about food all day, every day. I love food. It is my reason for being alive. If anyone tells you there's any other reason for me being alive, it's a lie that I've made to cover up for the fact that all I enjoy is food. Just like stop mocking me, Toy Cat. It was a mistake. No, it's that's the way you like your wings, and that's entirely okay. Don't let people tell you that it's not. You're allowed to like your wings as milfy as you want. Okay, so we're gonna go to a cartographer that's closer to spawn, and it's gonna be a little bit spicy dicey, but it'll work well for us, I think. Okay, Gyros says Dan Marsh. As much as I love gyros, not Panda Express, I'm boycotting them because they don't use real panda. Panda Express is a fast food without an equivalent in the UK. I guess chopsticks would be the closest, but it's not the same. Maybe I should order chopsticks though, really. That's the thing. Pizza kebab or lobster roll. Oh, there's something fun happening, Dasher. There's a lobster roll event happening in London. It's to celebrate a different country, but I think it's in like 9 days. I'm really excited. Also, the music disc. The music disc, we can't leave it. We left without our music disc, chat. We went through all that work to get it, and then we just left it. That is what I call a bad idea. So let's just walk past this village. Got no qualms about it. Murder, murder, and we're good. Will you attend, Toy Cat? You better believe. I have plans that day, and I'm like, okay. What time reasonably would you expect someone to arrive at these plans? What time reasonably could I spend at a lobster roll festival? Get 50 pounds of raw sewage and filth. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Do you mean pounds like as in weight or as in money? Are you saying that I should buy expensive sewage or heavy sewage? Because that does affect the amount of quality that I get out of it, right? No, yeah, I love food. I'm a big fooder. Is that what they call them? Also, that village is definitely dying. There's nothing I can do about it though. I've just got to let him. Oh no, pig step. No, my disc. My disc. I went all the way back to get it, chat, and then I just didn't. I am. It's very hard for me to follow on this sort of stuff apparently. Okay, let's go for it. Heavy core is really rare. I think I opened about 40 volts and didn't get it. You're really unlucky, Cactus Cat Kyle. You're really unlucky. Galvanized square steel noodles with eco-friendly wood veneer chopsticks, says with a scientist. If I was gonna do that, I would need to borrow some screws from my aunt. And you know, but at that point, I might be living in a very, very small city apartment. That's for sure. No, I've got to say, you know, I love the I love that channel, the home design. I feel like they've lost their way. I feel like it only works because it's like hinging on realistic and a little bit parody, right? And it's getting more and more silly in that way each time. But they're not working out how to get sillier. They're, you know, like they haven't worked it out correctly. I feel like sometimes you can tell the same joke over and over again and it gets better. Like you know, like gets better, hardly newer, you know, like the thing I was mentioning earlier. But I feel like they haven't worked that out yet. Maybe they'll swing me round, but I feel like they might be falling off. I still watch their videos, but I'm straight-faced the whole time. I'm not laughing at them pushing back the walls anymore. So, could a member video be a lobster roll mukbang? Says Sean Skeeter Sullivan. I made one on my Patreon recently, actually. Maybe I should clearly do something like that for a channel. So you can't have a Snickers. You're not yourself when you're hungry. Oh, but I'm always hungry, and so I am. I'm not myself when I've eaten. When I'm not hungry anymore, I'm a much more chill person. Do you notice how much I yap? Do you notice all this talking I'm doing here? This is all the dissatisfaction that I have with myself. That's what this is. It's a deep and personal satisfaction lacking that is because I don't have food right now. You know, my favorite my favorite burger place is because I had Five Guys, right? But there's one slightly better place that I could maybe go for. Can't imagine how much food has gone down the drain until it gets bathtub. You know, whenever the sewage company puts out the PSAs about like what you should and shouldn't flush, I'm the reason why. You know, you just gotta remember that. If there's ever a time where you question like, do we really need to be told this? I'm the reason you need to be told this, and it's a very good reason, let me tell you. So, yeah, there's a lot of food that when I'm hungry, I feel like I have a different like level of craving than normally. Like I really crave like burgers and pizza when I'm starving, right? And if I'm like a little bit hungry, I get like classier tastes. I'm like, I could do with some noodles, or I could do with some summer rolls, perhaps something a little bit more refined. You know, like it's a very interesting difference that we get there. By the way, I'm gonna put a copper block if I have one. I'm gonna use this as my opportunity to place a copper block somewhere over there, and then maybe even like place some nether portals into some trial chambers somewhere else. Should we just trade with a cartographer around here and see what happens then? So cat bathes in buffalo wings. Oh yeah, that would hurt her. I wonder if you can order a deep fried Mars bar in London. You know, I want to know now too, Dasher. Can you order a deep fried Mars bar? Okay, we're on the app. There's no turning back now, chat. Deep fried Mars bar. You can get deep fried Oreos. That's no question. But deep fried Mars bar? Okay, it's linking me a fish and chips place, but it's not telling me they definitely have it. So I'm gonna make sure this isn't like my local place. Fish combination. Oh, they do. It's a kebab place. They have a 75-pound kebab fish and chip combo meal. That sounds pretty good, chat. I don't. They do not do battered Mars bars. Oh, actually, wait. There's I want to say my local place is always bragging about some award they had. They might have. Can't claim to be award winning if you're not going to have a deep fried Mars bar on the list. What's even the point? Okay. Although now I'm thinking about fish and chips, chat. If you want anything deep fried, come to Scotland. Yeah, it's funny that the stereotypes about the US, but really it applies to Scotland. Order the 75-pound meal to you know, I deep fried Wagyu. Ooh, Wagyu. 75 pounds. That's either very expensive or very heavy, but either way, I hope it fills a lot of people. That's the same way I feel about your sewage, Evan Miguel. Fish and chips, one of my favorites, but they can never beat beans on toast. Beans on toast just isn't. So many people in the world are like, oh yeah, I tried beans on toast, and it really hit the spot. I think just because it's like, because it's so easy and so widespread, beans on toast just doesn't hit anything for me. I eat it and I'm like, this tastes like sadness and poverty. And you know, you go through enough of both those things and you don't want to taste it in the morning. In my opinion, of course. So yeah, I'm really excited to have Precipice. It's the coolest looking disc. Can we all agree on that, by the way, chat? Like, I like the look of Creator, but you've got to admit Precipice looks cooler. Right? Is that agreeable? I think we can agree on that. So, 95% of fish and chip shops will deep fry your Mars bar if you provide it and ask nicely, says Seymour Butts. Yeah, that's a fair point. I guess, realistically, you could deep fry anything reasonable. Although at that point, why not just... I guess they've got the batter. It's fairly easy to deep fry stuff at home. Every time I deep fry stuff, I get so close to killing everyone I know, though. Like, I've stopped trusting. The last time I deep fried, I have this instinct of this pan is so hot it's scaring me. I'm gonna put it under some cold water to cool it down so it stops spinning everywhere. And the last time I did that, I had a pan full of boiling oil, right? You know, it's deep fry temperatures. And so I poured it under the tap. And then I realized about a second later when it made some bubbling noises, like, wait a minute. And, you know, you probably know what's happening here. But it exploded. It made a genuine... And the entire... Like, a bubble just went all over the entire kitchen of scalding hot oil. And you might think, like, well, that's fine. But it kept exploding. It made multiple explosions of oil everywhere. And, like... And they would be at random spacing, so it would be like 5 seconds. And you know, like I felt like I vaguely knew what I was doing, but I did not in the slightest. So we're gonna quickly trade with a cartographer over here. We're gonna grab some emeralds if we can. We'll grab our 34 emeralds, and we'll find our cartographer, and we'll see where he points us. Actually, no, we'll go to our other village. We'll go to the one that's slightly further away, just to give us slightly better odds on this. Something happened to me, but that's because I dropped a pressured thermometer in the oil. What is a pressured thermometer? It sounds bad. Cooking with Toy Cat Doritos version. Yeah, we should do milk cooking with Toy Cat. I definitely want to do it when I'm somewhere that isn't my home. Maybe a hot dog. Is that the new purple waving stuff? So, yeah, I think the make a grilled cheese, add Worcester sauce, and then beans on top. Okay, chat. Be honest with me here. Should I do noodles, or should I do? Do you think I should do some, you know, like my classy end of my palate, or do you think I should go for the less classy side of my palate? What do you reckon? Everyone loves a burger, right? Who doesn't? I'm staring at it. I'm like, yeah, I could just eat this. I get fish and chips delivered too, though. I feel like fish and chips is a food you have to go and get. I don't know what... Chat, do you have that feeling too? It's not a food you can get brought to you. Go classy. Classy. Ooh, tacos. Tacos are so expensive in London. I saw a place that's like deal yesterday was 2 tacos for £9. That's like, I don't know, $12 if I had to guess, for any non-Poundland people. I love me a huge burger. I have to unhinge my jaw for. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm glad you say this, Dasher. There are so many people. There is a movement of radical, insane people on the internet who are like, I don't want my burgers taller. I want them wider, because that way you get the same amount of burger, but you don't have to open your mouth wide. But it's like, no, you're about maximizing the amount of flavor per bite. If you make a really wide burger, then it's just beef and bun, and, you know, that's no fun. Can something be classier than loaded nachos? Oh, I like the idea of loaded nachos. Can something be that? Did you ever get your precipice disc? Says, also very fun, James Weston. Okay, so we're now going to trade with this man, who is going to give me a Trial Explorer map. I hopefully have not been to this Trial Explorer, and we're gonna go to a few more vaults. Yeah, I feel like I haven't been here. We'll sleep anyway, just in case. But yeah, let's just go for it. So it's that way. It's in the... I've been most of the way in this direction anyway. Actually, wait, if I've been this direction, that means I'm screwed. Oh, I went here with a Minecraft developer that one time after Tales and Trails chat. Oh, there is no chance that this is a functional trial chamber. There is 0 chance. I went here looking for, yeah, it's over. I would be impressed if there was a single chunk of this that looked like a trial chamber. Hey, I remember that stream, says Dasher. Yeah, it was a really weird stream. I'm glad they put it together. Yeah, I feel like it works better when I just have someone who, like, knows me and I know them, like with David or with or Raph. At least that's my take. Yeah, so if you look, chat, you can still see. I think those are the items that guy died with that one time. Oh no, they're not. That's gunpowder. Oh, it's flint. It's flint. But yeah, there is 0% chance this trial chamber is intact. But that's a good excuse to go in it and loot it and see what's happening anyway. Let's do those things. Let's do those things. So in we go. I'm gonna take the cautious route for this one. Just because there is a lot of lava nearby. Something to think about. Place a torch on that. Yeah, something is gonna go wrong with this. I wish I could tell you what. I don't know what. I just know it's not gonna be a functional trial chamber. So, yeah, I'm so glad we got our precipice music disc earlier, by the way. We've got every single music disc, every single drop in Minecraft 1.21, besides Bad Omen 4, which if you count that as its own unique item, I don't have, and Wind Burst if you count enchantments. So both of those things come from Ominous Vaults, and so we're raiding one last Ominous Vault just for fun. And then maybe... Damn it, now I want a huge burger. You know, I want a huge burger too. What's to stop me getting a huge burger? There's nothing to stop me getting a huge burger. Let's do it. Okay, so chat. We'll stare at the edge of this structure for a while, maybe. So we'll just go around this block. Okay, glad we did that rather than mining lapis. I might want that lapis later, you know. Everyone knows the best way to keep something is not to get it. Yeah, I think that we'll see what we see, and that thing will be good for me. My thumbnail had an A in it, says Seymour. But, so yeah, you can see, there's definitely no trial chamber here. It's interesting that the map is so sure that there is. Because I heard the reason that trial chamber bug exists is because it just doesn't know. But look, I'm right here, chat. I'm right here on top of the trial chamber. But yeah, there is none. So now I'm going to dig in a couple of directions. I think this way is the best way. And we're going to try and find a trial chamber like that. It's not the best way, but oh, see, it worked. I don't know what this is going to be on this side. Oh, very interesting indeed. So we'll place a ton of torches, like leading this way maybe. Okay, so this is a brand new. Oh no, my ominous vault. Oh, this is why you don't. This is why you shouldn't explore an old chunks for trial chambers. Just leads to heartbreak, chat. It just leads to heartbreak. Speaking of heartbreak, a key, a 28th one. Oh, there's a cave over here. Yeah, this is a really, really destroyed trial chamber. Has to be said. Has to be said. Still gonna go through it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it, chat. I'm just gonna order the burger. If I think about it too long, the lower the odds of a burger actually getting to me by the time I really need it, you know? By the time I need it most. And so maybe the only correct thing to do is to just order it right now. And the best thing about being in a trial chambers is you actually are relatively safe from stuff like this. Okay, so if you want to know, in London, the best burger, it's called Honest Burgers. I hope I haven't missed it. I hope I haven't screwed myself on this one. But I'm gonna just do it for myself. I'm just gonna do it, and we're gonna see what we see when it arrives. So I'm going to get a. I'm just gonna scroll through, get the fastest one here, and wait, what location is this? It's gonna be 30 minutes earliest arrival. What a weird way to advertise delivery time. The soonest you can get that to me is... Okay, I'm gonna check the locations for this. The ribs are so good too. Yeah, I'm not a rib person. It's the whole bone thing. I just have a real hard time dealing with them. Okay, so we'll order from... There's a lot of locations I can order from. I'm gonna be tactical about which one I go for. Oh no, I think this one is... Wait. No, it's not closed. It just says tap here for other locations. Oh, it does let you pick, huh? Okay, but there's a higher delivery fee on this one, but there's no delivery fee if I spend £15, chat. So really, if you think about it. Okay, let's do it. Let's, there we go. There we go. And we're good to go. Okay. It's coming. It's coming. Internet, it's on its way. There's a lot of choices we can add to this. Oh no, it made a promise. It was like, yeah, you get no delivery fee. I think, oh, that's like a, if you are a member. Oh, they tricked me, chat. I went through all that work. Just for it to say, nah, not for you, actually. If you love them so much, you should marry them. I would marry the Pizza Hut boneless buffalo wings. Man, I want a burger now. No, you know what you want more than a burger? Is you want to watch Toy Cat, look at burgers, and contemplate which one he wants. Chat, what do you do when at the last second they throw on a delivery fee and a service fee and you don't want to do it? You've got to be price sensitive and say, nah, if you want to do that, I disagree and I shall not be paying. And then you got to say, where am I ordering from? And you got to find somewhere that doesn't have these practices. It's a little hard to do, to be fair. It's just a little hard to do. I bet I can find a taco place that'll deliver some nachos. I would love a pile of loaded nachos right now. Let's find one of those. Let's do it. It's got to exist. If it doesn't exist, then we'll try. Okay. Over here, what we got? I can get my favorite. I can get the classy noodles delivered, chat. I was gonna go burger. I figured there was a good thing in that, but I think I'm just gonna, you know, I'm not sure. So Cat, vlog your trip to the burger place instead. Let's do it, chat. Let's go. Burger time. Oh, I don't have a portable camera. So sad. Okay, so we have a trial chamber, by the way, that consists of one trial chamber spawner and no, 2 trial chamber spawners and 1 vault up there, I'm guessing. Although even then, I don't see the vault. No, it's up there. It is up there. So there's a trial chamber. Trial chamber. There's a trial chamber, as we call them, in the business, in the know. I'm just gonna stack up here so I can use this real quick. Just real quick. Don't worry about me. Not much happening here. Okay, let's use this vault. It's got to be a lucky vault because it's the only one in the structure, right, chat? It's got to be a lucky one. So Cat didn't order anything after seeing the fees. He's so humble. Okay. Wait, no, I don't need. I need 4, and you can't get 4 from a regular vault. We can hope that I'm wrong about that. It's 2. It's still good. I need it. So yeah, there's no way to get up to the 2nd floor of this one. This is a great time for the clapping emote. Chat, can you all clap at me in chat? Can you give me your best claps? Can you give me the best clap? Maybe. And now let's activate the 2nd spawner. And we're gonna go see maybe if there's more to... Oh, we got creator music box version. I didn't need that. Definitely didn't need that, but it's nice to have anyway, I guess. So that spider just cannot hit me, and I think that's hilarious. Until I turn around, I guess. So now we're gonna mine through this wall, and we're gonna see if we find more structure. I bet we will. I bet we'll find another chunk of it somewhere. Yeah, this is gonna be the most broken trial chamber. Clap. Thank you for the clap. Thank you for all the claps in chat. You know, thank you. I feel like this is more impressive than when I found that final music disc, and I'm glad that I'm getting the recognition that I deserve for it. I'm glad that that's what's happening here. So, yeah, polite clapping. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find part of a structure there, but it usually goes around an angle at this point. So we're gonna look over here. We're gonna find more to this structure, chat. I don't know where, I don't know how, but we are going to. There's gonna be another chunk of it just hanging around here somewhere by itself. It's gonna be real sad, but I'm gonna be glad that I looked. So it's not this way, so we'll look this way instead. Sometimes just a bowl of cereal hits the spot. You know, that is true, actually. If you don't clap, you get crap. So I'm not finding anything. I would be really surprised if there was genuinely just one chunk of the trial chamber. But I guess it happens sometimes, and so all the way out here, chat. I'm 5,000 blocks from spawn. I have the world's tiniest trial chamber. Just hanging out all by itself. I'll check on this side too, just in case, right? You never know. We'll go one chunk this way, and we might end up with another vault here. Does the existence of golf clap imply the existence of darts clap? I do not know how you could possibly conclude that is true. I'm going to go ahead and assume that genuinely we have one chunk that didn't get trial chambered. The demo chamber. The demo chamber. Yeah, this is the chamber you get when you don't pay for the full version. I guess. It's interesting how often the lines of them do come about that way. This is just the saddest thing I've ever seen, chat. I've never seen anything this sad. It's just too tragic. Can we all agree on that? We should all agree on that. Why it gotta be that way? Check the burger place again. Maybe the fee is gone. Yeah, maybe, you know, you go back and they're like, wow, now that we see, a little special for you. No, there was another place I was gonna make the order from. Oh wait, it says here, save. Oh, okay, yeah, it's a little promo. Get a thing going. Yeah, it's I'm gonna find that there's a lot of versions of this restaurant. I bet one of them has a fun little bonus offer on here. Okay, so we're gonna go to Honest Burgers, best burgers, very honest by the way. And then here it says this, and we'll go down to what we want. So yeah, it's cheaper. It's weird. It's the same restaurant, but they have like 12 locations. They do vary by price. Okay, just don't poison me. I don't want to die. Find a coupon code. That's what I want to do. Yeah, that's always a good bet when it happens that way. Okay, I've tried a different restaurant and it's come out substantially cheaper. I feel like that's pretty good, huh? So demo chamber makes me think of a chamber rigged with TNT. I suppose a breeze would inevitably blow it up. Yeah, why don't you become a cat burger and then you get a burger without paying? See, chat, this is the sort of forward thinking we need. Why did no one say that till just now? That exact genius idea that is 100% useful and 0% not. Absolutely top tier geniosity. So, yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna okay, chat. Can we all manifest a trial spawner? Can we manifest the vault just appearing there? Do you think that's a thing we can make come out of nowhere? I hope it is. I really hope it is. So I'm gonna just quickly see what I can do about yeah, I think oh, there's a chat. So I get this fun option on you get this fun option on delivery sometimes where when you order they're like, would you like to pick up something else while we're on the way? And it's like, oh, maybe I would. Hey, another cave spider. This is how you take down the trial spawners, by the way. You sit in a corner and you wait till the mobs come to you. But yeah, at least I got a diamond. That's nice. I got a cake too. That's fairly chill. I think I should just destroy this trial chamber. I think I could just destroy it besides the trial spawners. And that way, if anyone ever comes here, they'd be really confused, like, what is going on there? They'd have no way of working it out. They would just have to be confused. Maybe that's what we should do, chat. We should destroy a bit of a trial chamber. So, I think that I live in America, but I'm currently in Spain. Congratulations on moving across the world. And that's a very hard thing for most people to do. And so, good job on being able to do it. Yeah, let's destroy the copper. I need to take some copper back with me, right? Let's get a little bit into trial chamber destruction mode here. We'll take all of the copper blocks. And we'll also take all of the copper from the floor too. I like a bit of aged copper. Who doesn't? And we just make the trial chamber look like a wreck. And that way we can pretend that it's a wreck on purpose. All this deep slate here, actually my decision, not the game deciding for me. And if we can trick even one person ever once, it'll be worthwhile, I tell you. It'll be worthwhile. So now we'll destroy all of this. Oh, don't fall in the lava. I like the new shards from the trial chamber. Toycat, today's the last day of college. I wanted to say thanks for the way you always manage to bring a smile to my face during my lowest moments. You're welcome, Mr. Peanut Butter 69. What's your username? I lots of questions about that. I'm glad that I bring a smile to your face as much as you bring a smile to mine with your money. You know what I can do with 5 Canadian dollars? I can buy myself a little tea to go with my burger, chat. I think that is the correct thing to do at this junction. It's what he would want, right, chat? It's what Mr. Peanut Butter 69, the authority on what we should. Yeah, I think yeah, we got to do it. So, let's go. I like the new shards from the trial chamber. Chat. Okay, can someone tell me if this is just me? I don't want to say this out loud because I'm not like. My goal isn't just to, you know, junk on things just because I don't get them. I try to understand things before I hate them. Like a good, I know, it's what you gotta do. It's like a racist person who at least understands the world. It's better than being uninformed and ignorant. Like, at least learn all the countries before you work out which ones you hate, you know? So, in the same way, I think it's, basically, I think the pots in the trial chambers, the pots in general, I have no interest, they are collectible items to me, but I don't think I really actually use them. I've tried a few times and I've been like, yeah, this is a cool idea. But even with the buff they got, I just don't know that I'm big on it. Burgers and tea is such a perfect meal for a British American such as yourself. I can also get a bow added, actually. That'd be kind of fun. Just get a single bow added to my meal. That sounds fun, actually. Can I just do that? Is that an option? How do you like your bow? Fried, golden crispy on the outside, fluffy in the middle, or soft and fluffy the entire way? I didn't know that was an option that you could have. Okay, so I can just get a bow delivered, chat. That's interesting. They all cost all the bows cost $5.90, and the minimum to get it with free delivery on top of your order is less. It's very, very terrible. So I can also get. Look at all the dessert options I have. I can't show you them, chat. We're gonna have to imagine. You can see them all though. Cake. There's a. Oh, there's a place I wanted to order from a little bit, and I could just get a little dessert thrown on something else. There's a lot of options, chat. There's a lot of good options. Baskin Robbins. Ah, that's interesting. Chat, should I get some ice cream with my food? Do you think? I think I should get some ice cream with the food. Oh, they've got. Okay, chat. Can I read you the flavors? They've got. I was gonna say they have boring flavors, but they have 6 flavors of ice cream: vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, birthday cake, cookies and cream, love potion number 31. I feel like I wouldn't believe that if someone told me that love potion 31 was an option. What am I meant to take from love potion 41? What would that taste like? I have no way of knowing. Maybe that's a sign I should just get it. 31 flavors. Hi, did you find the disc? Yeah, I did, Plume. Good news. I'm in the now very important part of it, which is obviously the get love potion 41. How do I know what love potion 41 is? Chat, can someone put in the legwork and work out what a love potion 41 would be? Like what? 31 flavors? Love potion 51 is very confusing to me. I don't know what I would do with love potion 61, but clearly I should just do it. Yeah, you know, I like ice cream. Worst that happens. It says it's a world famous ice cream selection. I don't understand how it can be world famous ice cream selection and only have 6 flavors. That's not what a world famous ice cream selection is. That's the opposite. That's very much the opposite. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink, chat. I'm gonna get myself some tea. I'm gonna just get it added on there. We'll do this together. Love potion 31 plus peanut butter 69 is a good Friday. I can't dispute that, and so it must be true. So I'm going to get myself I want to get myself something interesting here. I'm just gonna do it I'm gonna do a weird order, chat. There used to be a place I love to order from because it did 2 for 1. Just for, oh, wait. Oh, I could chat. So there's a place that does buy one, get one free bubble tea, and it's cheaper to buy 2 buy one, get one frees than to buy 1 individual. Should I get 4 bubble teas? Do you think that's a reasonable amount of bubble tea to go with dinner? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's not, why are we even questioning it, you know? I think that's the right amount. I think it's either that or baked beans and 2 bubble teas. You know, yeah, okay. So green apple or passion fruit or mango or watermelon. I think passion fruit's got to be number 1. Actually, I love all these choices. So we'll go with green tea base, regular ice, regular sugar. Oh, you got to pay for the bubble tea to go in there. That's where they get you. I'll pay for some bubbles in there. Passion fruit is always good. Watermelon is unique. I like the idea of green apple. That sounds really, really good, chat. What do you reckon? 4 teas, 4 flavors, get all 4? No, this is the sneaky thing about Uber Eats. They don't let you mix and match. They're like, you must get the 2 of the exact same item with the exact same add-ons and stuff. It feels devious. Watermelon to keep you going. Why would watermelon keep me going better? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go for... Wait, no tea, caffeine free? What does that even mean? So we'll go some green tea. We'll get some regular ice in there. We'll go for all the sugar. And then we'll throw in some... Ooh, there's so many good flavors of boba. Green apple sounds delicious, says Batflies again. It does sound delicious, right? It's not just me thinking that. You can try 2 flavors then. I should try 2 flavors. It's my moral imperative. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's buy a bunch of tea. No, I think if it doesn't have the popping bubbles in there, it's not as fun. I'm gonna throw some of those in there. I'll get some pineapple flavored boba. I've never had that. Doesn't sound like it'd be good. I feel morally obligated to do it. I've got 25p more to hit some form of minimum, and so I'll buy the baked beans. I think that's what you've got to do in this situation. No, I think I'm gonna just add more boba to my existing one actually. Okay, go into this, or make it into a large actually. Yeah, there we go. 2 larges, we're good to go. Oh no, my app broke. It's trying to find another delivery person. It's taken away my option. Oh no, I got all that way, chat, and then it's like, yeah, sorry, your new guy isn't gonna. He's not gonna pick up that thing on the way anymore. Sad. So sad. Well, okay, I tried. Wait, I'm gonna go back to my cart, see if it's in there. Okay, view cart. I'm gonna see if maybe go to checkout. No thanks. Is it still in there? No, they're charging delivery fee now. It's over, chat. It's over. So, baked beans, says Chantal Exley. Yeah, baked beans are a very healthy addition to the day here in the UK. Sometimes it's good just to drink some beans. This mukbang video, but only by the food part. Yeah. We should do it together sometime, chat. I feel like food delivery is a bit too, like, area specific. That's, like, one of its biggest, like, biggest pains, I think. But I feel like I'd enjoy just scrolling through some delivery food together. Would you enjoy doing that together, chat? No one makes me hungry at midnight than Toy Cat. Yeah, it's the curse of the time zones, I think. I think that's the real curse. Also, I think do you see me? I loaded that into the chest and it just said no. Nope. Nope. Not gonna do it. Doesn't believe in me. So yeah, let's destroy a few more copper blocks. And if we wait here long enough, we'll eventually have some new spawners. So it'll all be good. Hi from France, IVX Toy Cat says Lofar Tension. Hello from France. What is it like there? Is the weather good? It's too hot in the UK. I wanted to avoid this for as long as possible, chat. I finally hit the point where I'm dying of the heat. It's awful. I live in the attic, and so as a result of living in an attic, I get all the sun on both sides of my roof. It bakes in here. And I've got a portable AC unit because I can't get like a permanent one. And it doesn't seem to work. It keeps things like slightly colder while it's on, but the moment it turns off, it feels like it gets hotter than it ever was when it was on. Like there's some thermal inefficiency problem that I'm not able to solve here. And it's sad. Okay, we're gonna move this now. What about that? What if we combine the two stacks together? No, this stack is being very, very devious, refusing to move. But that's okay. Let's pick up a few more copper blocks from the corners over here. And this way we'll have like a healthy amount of copper on top of what we're getting from our destruction. It's a nice thing just to get, well, you know, this is my side destruction project while I work on my main destruction project. Sometimes you've got to do stuff like this. Hope I see you the next time you visit Vegas, says Acra Rudy. I'm going to Vegas later this year for a wedding, actually. I'm thinking of spending, like every day, I have a thought of like, I should just spend a month in Vegas again. But I think I've got to wait. I've got to find a good opportunity for that. I can't go to Vegas and make the things work later. But yeah, I feel like Vegas is a very big place. Even if you just think about just the strip, it's like a 2-hour walk from one side to the other. There's a lot of people in between too. So I feel like your odds are pretty low. Gonna level with you. You ever coming to New Mexico? I live in Española. What do you mean? NM must be something else. NM. What does NM mean in your mind, user? Because it can't be New Mexico based on that. PSA, if you log out and in, it fixes the inventory glitch, not being able to move certain items. Yeah, it's always, I know the fix, it's just like, it's not worth the time, but I don't worry, I am familiar that it is a fixable problem. Okay, so now we're going to, I think we need to dig a big tunnel leading down to here. I think that's my logical next step. Extremely low, especially as a local rarely visits the strip. You know, I think you are missing out on that point. I think I don't blame people for not, but I feel like when you live somewhere and you've got like one of the world's biggest like tourist attractions near you, it's not in most people's instinct to go to it regularly. I understand why and how and blah 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 blah. But it's like people come from all over the world to do this. It's worth every now and then just being like, I wonder why. And every now and then there's something that's like so interesting that I'm sure even the most local of locals get interested by. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way, I think. Yeah, this is the right way out. So this is, oh actually we want to dig the hole. What were the coordinates I was at when I needed to dig the hole? I'll go watch my own stream back 10 seconds ago and I'll see that I was at 966 4153. See, that's why you gotta stream Minecraft, chat. It's for making coordinates easier. And then we're gonna make a big old pile of wax oxidized copper. I think it's less indicative of the structure than the other stuff, but it's fine. We'll just place some like over here. Just a big trial chamber. I do love the M&M store. There's an M&M store in Vegas. There's one in London that I always see, and I generally don't notice them in the rest of the world as a result. Because I roll my eyes every time I see it. I would love to go to an M&M store. It's great when you need to go there, but if you're there by chance, it's quite awful. Yeah, that's the one interesting thing about Vegas is like the whole... Because it's an American city built around the car, there is... Every now and then you have to drive over the strip to get to your end destination. And every time it's like, okay... This is going to be a long pile up on both sides of it. Like, I'm impressed that it ever does work, but it's a very terrible experience when it does. Okay, so I thought I said I thought I saw someone say pizza manifest delivery. Shared delivery offer has ended. Okay, it's letting me know that at least. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my orders. I've got food coming in 40 minutes, chat. That's so long. I can't wait 40 minutes for food. So to be fair, I've lived here for years, so I've done most of the tourist things. Yeah, that's a thing. To be fair though, actually, I feel like Vegas changes so fast. Like, there's that one casino I still don't like. It changed names, and I haven't adjusted to it because like I was there 2 years ago and it didn't have the new name. And they built like a new couple of casinos. There's a lot of new stuff that happens. Like, I really thought I think it was Resorts World was the newest resort casino thing. Ah, yeah, wow, cool. Oh, this is weird. Even this is interesting. Hello, Creeper. Hope you're enjoying this place. Don't worry, I'm not interested in you. You don't have to be interested in me. Sometimes two people can just agree that no matter how perfect it may seem, the circumstances just aren't built for it. And sadly, that's where me and you are, Mr. Creeper. One day, this will be okay, but that day is not today. So let's dig down here a little bit. Yep, just hope that there's not one of these. There was one of those. And at least that made the whole digging 4 blocks down a lot easier. And straight back to it. And these holes will just make future me's life that tiny bit easier. And who doesn't like making future me's life easier? So, I think I know that feeling somewhat. I regularly pass the red square to go to work. Wait, really? You're that central to the city of Moscow, Dasher? I feel like you've mentioned it before, but I still kind of interpret it as like, yeah, you live central, but like, you know, like everyone... Central is like very different when you live in a city versus when you're visiting it. Like actively going by the... you mentioned it with the McDonald's too, to be fair, the Red Square. I still figured like, yeah, well, you know, it's like, you know, sometimes you gotta transfer there or something. Man, you gotta... That's gonna be a wild experience, being a city person in Russia. You know, that's I guess my next question is, do you ever bike around? Is that like a form of transport they use there? I feel like most cities are like really big on active transportation, but I never saw it when I was in Russia. But I don't know if I was just not looking, or if it's like, yeah, I didn't see it because it doesn't exist. Why would you ride a bike in a place where the weather wants to kill you and there's wild bears everywhere? Locals regularly call casinos by their old names. I don't know anyone who calls that one place the Strat, no matter what the sign says. It's funny though, because like those old names, I feel this a bit, right? Like, I still call it the Mesa biome. Is my boomer, my way I'm a boomer. And I'm gonna waste all my fireworks getting out of here. It's gonna suck. Oh well, shouldn't have used them all getting in, I guess. There we go. No, we didn't. No. Okay. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. Which way am I going? This way? Yeah, let's go this way. Perfect. So, oh, look at that, by the way. What is that? What the heck is that, chat? Anyway, people bike here and there are tons of e-scooters. Is e-scootering legal? That's the real question. If it is, then we can officially say that Russia is a freer state than the UK. I've been doing the Lyft thing lately, so I'm on the strip a lot, says Dan Marsh. I feel like you've got a good personality for it. I feel like, you know, to use the phrase that is coming up too often. If you like to yap a lot, being a taxi driver is great for that. Just have a conversation about whatever and whenever. Whatever you feel like discussing, someone will do it with you. Personally, my favorite types, no offense, my favorite type of Lyft/Uber drivers are the ones who get the vibe real quick if you don't want to chat. But every now and then they win you over, you know? Every now and then they'll... You know, I don't know, I feel like... Do you know, I've heard this concept that sometimes you... like, a lot of service-based jobs, working with human beings... Because, you know, some people are shocked when they learn that you'll make more being a waitress than being, like, I don't know, like a dental technician or something. E-scooters are very much legal. That's right, we've finally found it out, chat. Russia is freer than the UK. They have more rights. You know, let's all move there together. I could imagine no issues that would come out of that one. Should we buy one more map before we go? Yeah, let's do it. Let's buy one more map. Just before we get out there. Just because I'm curious about where it would point me. I feel like it can't be anywhere useful. But I'd love to know. Let's see. Okay, so this one's pointing me that way. So I'll name these maps. I'll name this one. This one is very destroyed. That's good. I will name this one. That's a weird bug. I'll name this one. haven't explored yet. Probably not good. Okay, that's... Yep. Now, it sounds like I'm saying something different, but that's okay. I like confusing future me. It's one of my favorite things. I love this perfectly normal village. Yeah, I don't see any issues with it. It has one of Minecraft's most important builds in it. I think you'll find. Every time, that one time I rented an e-scooter, I hated every second of it. I'm very sorry. Yeah, I have to, like, now that I've been e-biking so much, I have to conclude, like, it takes a while to get into e-scootering and not feel like, oh my god, this is just going to kill me. Because your center of gravity is so high, so your potential for falling is quite high too. Future you has done nothing for past or present you. That is true. You know, what do I owe him anyway? Oh, it's so laggy, chat. I'm sorry. I never realized how laggy my stream gets when we do this. There's a creative bedrock bug where you can't break things with neverite swords. Oh, let's see how the video's going, by the way. The one with the A/B testing on the Jeb thing. It's one I was excited to release. 4 out of 10. I really like this idea. 2011 trial chambers feel really nostalgic. Isn't that funny? Someone said it feels nostalgic. Chat, can you feel nostalgia for something that never existed? That's an interesting... Did he end up ordering a burger, says Chris Smith? I did. It's on its way. Or by it's on its way, I mean there's a delivery driver waiting outside the restaurant for it to be on its way. But, you know, that counts. That's still the same thing, I think. It's still the same thing. So yeah, we're gonna go put away our copper. Then we're gonna go enjoy our complete music disc collection. And it's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be real wonderful. What kind of burger did you order? So, recently I had this thought, because I'm trying to be, you know, whenever I try to describe as I'm trying to be healthy, I think that's missing the point. I'm trying to lose some weight so that I can be unhealthy in the way that I gain it back. And so, every now and then I try to work out, like, ways that I could eat a little bit better, you know, save the calories for a bubble tea or whatever, right? Like, something like that. Like how I can do this now so that ice cream comes to me later. Like, situations like that. And, one such example of this is, okay, so 4 diamonds. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with the diamonds yet. Actually, I'll deal with the diamonds. I've got a big pile of them. 1 fewer problem to deal with. Okay, now we'll put the copper away, because I also need to deal with this. It goes in here. 2 fewer problems to deal with. Oh, I have not thought this one through correctly. I think I need a dedicated copper chest, chat. I think right now I share all the minerals in this same chest. I don't think that's going to work in the long run. I think I'll have to go, like, copper over here. Or maybe we can make a whole little copper area. It's a fun idea. You answer that question like a true politician. So I've been trying to eat a bit healthier. And so I've been trying to eat chicken burgers where possible. And, but they just don't satisfy that burger craving. And so I ordered a Beyond Burger right now. So I'm going to see if it satisfies the same thing. They're not any healthier. I think they're, like, higher. They're not any amount healthier. But I want to see if my own record's, like, does it feel better? And so that's what we're going to find out. Is it going to be? I don't know. I'll have to eat and let you all know. So I've gotten rid of my copper. I think there's a little bit more in here. I should... Actually, wait. It's not in this one. It's in this one. We have to throw the rest of the copper in there. And we're just going to hope that it all comes out okay. Probably should have just opened this next to where I was going. So yeah, I need a copper chest, chat. There's no way I can live without one. For now, I think I'll just... Yeah, for now I'll just... Ugh. I'll just slide it in here, and it will remind future me how bad it is that I haven't dealt with this. That is not a valid way to live your life, chat. But it is the way I'm living my life. Eventually I'll get all the copper blocks. It'll be nice. Do you have the spicy chicken sandwich places in the UK? Yeah, we have, like, for example, Popeyes. I'm assuming that's what you're trying to get at. The cookie crumbs you're trying to drop down. But I don't like a spicy chicken sandwich. I mean, actually, I kind of do. I see why it, like, balances goes fun. I feel like spice often comes at the cost of flavor. Like, you can't enjoy... I like flavor, and I like a bit of spice to activate that flavor, but it's rarely that. Are you only YouTube streaming? Says Codename Lofty, who is, by the way, a person from TikTok, where I am also streaming this. Thank you for the bits and the Prime Dono, and there we go. Have I convincingly come across as a Twitch streamer? I hope so. Okay, I need to put this in there. I'm doing this so badly, chat. You can see how bad my cognitive function's got. Just throw it in. Future me will deal with what it is. But no, yeah, I only stream on YouTube, sadly. Maybe I should fix that one day. But yeah, there is... Before we leave this today, chat, I want to talk about something important. A British person who doesn't like spicy, perish the thought. I like spicy though, right? But I don't like. I've got like a. I've got a body clock reason not to. Even if spicy food was twice as good, I will spend substantially longer than twice as long in the what's the polite way to say on the toilet? I will spend twice as long in gastric distress. And you know that does sound great for some people, but let me tell you, not for me. Okay, so I mean, technically, you streamed on TikTok for a little bit. That's true. I made $8 actually. It was I don't mean to flex, but I was kind of a big deal for those 2 days and those tens of thousands of viewers. I also suffer twice when I eat extremely spicy food. Yeah, your spicy food is like you can train your taste receptors to eat it, but if you haven't trained your other receptors to eat it, then you're just putting yourself in pain. And everyone acts like it's such a cool thing to eat spicy food, and it's like, well, that's again, if you have no downsides from it, it's great. But it's like, it wouldn't be cool to be to someone who's like, I don't know, like if someone has like a celiac condition to be like, oh, what's that? You're not gonna eat the bread like everyone else is? And it's like, well, I would eat it. I can. I just am aware of the consequences. So here is Precipice, my new music disc, and here's Creator. It takes a lot longer for Creator to get going, honestly. I'm surprised people like it. Sounds like I'm in a jukebox or something. I know the pain. I feel spicy food travel the entire digestive system. Yeah, I feel it so much more after the Carolina Reaper. Because of this channel. Because of you indirectly, chat. That's the reason this all happened. Precipice, woo. We have to go to at least the drop on this one. You should probably restock on fireworks. Yeah, probably. Oh, we'll restock the bare minimum. Let it be Future Me's problem. So here's the thing, if I go outside the simulation distance, will I just stop hearing it? It's so quiet. Yeah, it takes Creator so long to get going, chat. It's like a minute of like, okay, it's nice. But then here's the moment, right? Anyway, whereas Precipice, you got what, like 10 seconds of this? And it's like, and then they're like, yeah, I know your time is important, so we're gonna jump right into the stuff that matters. So yeah, I only have one copy of Creator. I think, right? I feel like I got a second copy today. No, I've got 2 copies of Creator. See, I've got 2 copies of every disc that I need now, chat. With the crucial exception being Precipice. But you don't need 2 copies, it's just nice, so when I hide them around my world, there's a fun thing. Carolina Reaper, I hardly know her. Thank you, Dasha. Very, very high quality way for us to go out on this one today. Actually, no, here's something I want to do. Okay, so we're gonna take this disc with us. It's too high quality to leave there. I'm gonna go to sleep, actually. We're gonna celebrate 6,260 days. Do you have other sides? Says Fireburger73. Yeah, I'm 89% sure I have other side hidden around the world somewhere. Oh, there it is. Do you want to listen to it? Okay, that's all you get. Just so you know, it's not a pirated copy. It makes some real crackly sounds if you pirate that disc. You should be able to duplicate music discs like smithing templates. That's not a bad idea, honestly. I think that they should reform the music disc system. Like, they're all obtained in such a weird way. I think it'd be cool if they separated out the loot a bit better. Okay, with that said, let's do something important now, chat. So today I got a Fortune 1 and Efficiency 5 book. As you know, I have this lovely collection of enchantments where I'm trying to collect every single one in the game. And so it's fun that we've now got Fortune, level 1, and Efficiency, level 4. I already had both of those, apparently. But still, you get the idea. Kind of nice that we got it. And we have a librarian here who will also... Ooh, piercing. You know what, do we believe that it's Aqua Affinity, or do we trust that it's piercing? It's just too hard to be sure. Did I... Oh, I think it's meant to go up there. Or maybe here? I don't even know. Yeah, why? I wonder why I don't have an item frame there for it. Feels like something I should do. So, Toycat, have you enjoyed Lena Raine's music in Celeste? I got out of Celeste again recently. And now that I've moved my Series X up here so I can make a video about the PS5 edition. As little sense as that sounds like it makes when I say it out loud. So I'm going to get my Projectile Protection 1. So Smite, level 1. Look at that. I've got now a new book for the shelf. Projectile Protection 1. Gonna throw it on the shelf too. And slowly but surely I want to fill these shelves with books, chat. And so my plan to do that is to get a lot of experience. But to get experience, you've got to play Minecraft or something like that. Speaking of, by the way, I want to see if my food's here. It says estimated arrival 8 minutes, but also he's very far away, chat. He's basically at the restaurant, and they're like, yeah, he'll get there in 8 minutes. You trust us. Latest arrival by 11. Okay. Do you have room for the new enchantments? So actually, that's an interesting question. My plan for the new enchantments is to use another lair. But I could just go Breach, Density, and Windburst. I'm kind of torn though, right? Because I could just move them all around. Because Breach is easy to get in there. Density would be quite early too. You wouldn't have to move that many enchantments. You just have to move this one further to the left. No, you would have to move a lot. You'd have to move it 2 further to the left. So you'd have to go, like, here. And then what about Windburst? I guess Windburst might be the... Wait. W, X, Y, and Z. Yeah, so Windburst would go there, and then you'd move the rest too, and you could get it done quite easily. What are your views on the Stampy X 4J Studios? I'm fascinated by it. I spoke to him yesterday, and I am so beyond... I'm fascinated by... the pivot he's making. I hope it's a smart one too. It's one of those things where, like, on the surface, it's hard to bet against YouTubers, and I wouldn't be doing it. But also, I'm a bit of me's like, but what if, you know? So we got a bunch of Fortune 1 there, which is nice. So yeah, at this point, this is I've got to work out what I should do. Probably not showing where he is if it's one of those multi-stop deliveries. That's probably what it is. Do you think we should expand the library for the new books? I feel like we could do it once, but I don't think I'd want to do it more than once. Yeah, I've already got Swift Sneak on here, so I just have to put Windburst there, chat. And then move these enchantments, because Density would come before Depth, right? H-I-J-K, M-N-N-P, M-N-N-P. Yeah, so we just move these enchantments left 1. Yeah, actually... I think we'll do it one time. 1.21, we'll move the enchantments around, and then never again. Sweeping Edge, shelf forever empty. Did I, oh yeah, I made the Sweeping Edge collection. I think it'll be extra fun if we fill up the shelves to the side of it. Like, let's collect a bunch of Swift Sneak and Salt. Oh, it's weirdly enough, it's two really hard to get enchantments on both sides of it. So it's not actually an easy thing to do. Yeah, that's a really interesting problem, huh? I think if you wanted to collect them all. Like, Silk Touch is easy. Smite is easy. Getting a bunch of Soul Speeds is going to involve going to so many bastions. Yeah, same with Swift Sneak. We'd have to go to so many ancient cities. Specifically looking for an enchanted book only. Can you even find the... I guess I've got lots of copies of it. Wait, what do you mean, Sweeping Edge? Just to clarify, this isn't a Sweeping Edge book user. Don't worry about it. This is I named the book Sweeping Edge. It's awaiting the Bedrock parity moment. So this is cute. It's just waiting for Bedrock parity. But yeah, we've got to, if we want to collect all the books, it's gonna be a fun little game to do. But that's a game for the future. Make lots of Thorns books. So trade piglins for soul speed. Oh yeah, we can get soul speed from piglins. So we'd have to make a gold farm or something. Nah, we'll just go to 100 bastions. That'll be easier. With that said, thank you for watching today, by the way. Hope you enjoyed it. I am exhausted. I hope you have a good one. And I hope you enjoyed this time that we spent in the Let's Play world together. Because if you didn't, then you gotta dislike the video and really think about what you've done today. Yeah, so my food is still like 10 minutes away. Oh no, it says it's 2 minutes away. It's right here. Oh no, it's not. This guy does not know the directions, or it's probably that. And I'm gonna go and eat some food. Enjoy the rest of your evening, chat, and I hope that I'll see you soon. Oh, and if you watch this and you're not a member, what's your excuse, huh? Think about it emotionally. Wouldn't you like to see Toycat bathing in various liquids? Wouldn't you like to get access to member-only downloads? Wouldn't you like to see the number here go up? Hopefully you would. Consider doing it. That's all I ask. You don't have to do it. Just think about it for like 5 seconds. That's enough seconds for me.